Have a good one, all right?
Give me a second real quick.
No one say Duncan's up from the freeway.
Oh, I didn't see it.
All right.
That's crazy.
Let's get a make sure the PD and
I mean,
process
if I
suspect.
seen
Come
it,
on,
I
let's
would
go.
never leave you.
You fucking piece of shit. Sir, can I help you? Sir? Hello?
Somebody walking out the side exit with a mask.
Well,
Radio check.
Thank you.
Oh, that's good. It didn't fragment.
I see the person running to the front of the hospital.
Yeah, anybody with the
I
mask
did not.
on needs
I
to
did not
be,
see the 13B.
mask mandate. They take it off. They don't disappear and arrest them.
Alright.
Cassidy, where were you?
I was the first one that got shot.
I know.
I was fucking chasing that gauntlet. I followed it straight in. They stopped. I saw the spikes on the ground, and then I started screaming. And then I got laced up.
I'll give you all a sit right with the 95 in our
As
custody.
soon as I got there with Duncan, a fucking like tailgater, someone passed us with 2 or 3 people and just started shooting the shit out of us.
That was fucking crazy.
Come to the emergency.
The only
Yeah.
thing, you know, if they
Scout
keep
wall.
on doing this type of tactic
arrive
against you
back to your
guys,
vehicle.
it's only going to end up in their
Take down
downfall.
firearm. We're
Because,
just waiting
you
for
know,
the
federal
95 to
government
get out,
might start
and
to
then
actually
we'll, get out of
provide
here.
you guys with more heavy equipment.
Air 1, please.
Just wait until Barrett gets Air 1. It's over.
Yeah. Get you guys some
Air
ARs,
1,
get an
baby.
armored APC. There we go.
Rolling with a tank.
Yeah.
You fucking might need one to roll into forum, to be honest. At this fucking point.
Oh, I heard about that shit. My condolences to the officer.
I appreciate that. Thank you, Doc.
You need more than 1 tank to go into forum.
Nah, you just need to drop.
I'm the second tank. Not really.
Oh,
I got
shit.
pieced the fuck up. I got pieced the
All right, so just patch up your ribs because they were bruised from those shots that ricocheted off your vest. I would recommend you get yourself a new vest, get some new plates in there as well.
Oh, I definitely will do that. I'm pretty sure this thing's shredded.
Yeah, this thing saved your life, sir. All right, there we go. All right, let's get you up and off
No,
this bed.
not this fucking song. Why is this playing?
I believe it was the entirety, but let's just not count our chickens yet.
We have an individual in white on the
All
north
right,
side
here
of
we go.
Lodge
In
Lane.
three,
Good song, yeah, but it's
two,
too slow.
up you get.
Alright, I'm probably gonna...
Yellow
The chief?
and
All right, so take those
Oh,
ibuprofen,
man.
and here's some of this morphine cream. Here you go. Just put it in your pocket. Just rub it on your
Thank you.
jawline, like before you go to sleep, because it might get really irritable when you fall asleep and you're resting on that side of your head. Just help
Oh,
you
yeah.
get
We're
a
walking up
better
to
night's
95 right
sleep.
now. Get ready to mobilize.
All right, thank you, Doc.
All right, sirs, you have a fantastic
Thank you so
one.
much again,
Again,
Doc. I appreciate it. You be
You're
safe,
a
okay?
lifesaver.
And
All right.
Suarez's car
Thank
was
you.
tried
Best
once
wishes.
again. Just be on high alert. They might try
Oh,
something
God.
again.
Stay safe.
what is that?
Thank you.
Oh, my vest is shredded.
Oh, yeah. My body.
I got one of them, whoever was in that car.
Did you?
Whoever was
Good shit.
driving the car, I got him, yeah. That was the last thing I saw before I went down. They crashed into a pole.
Yeah.
They swerved left, hit a pole, and then there's like 1 or 2.
All right, Opal, I'll help you process 95 as well. I'll be down there.
But as you can see, I could.
I'm gonna have to go
I
get my
can-
car.
If, um,
You guys have a warrant, which
We're all
you
gonna
were
have
present
to.
for.
I'll give you a lift,
so-
whoever needs it.
Thank you, McNulty.
Where to?
Thank you, sir.
Back to the scene of the crime. Little Ireland. They train tracks ambushed us.
Did you mobilize, Opal?
Hey, firm, due.
We were chasing Suarez's gauntlet. Went onto the train tracks. Dropped. They had spikes on the ground. Suarez, or whoever was in Suarez's car, slammed the brakes, and then they just opened fire on us. 10-9 cap. Did you ask for me?
What was this? What stemmed from it?
Together for transfer, but we're almost here to Michelle City, so we should be good.
Like they said you were looking for
McNulty
drugs
was
on
taking
Rub
us
Street.
to get our vehicles back. Yeah, we went. So we had a group of 6 units that went down to Rub Street. Slacks organized it,
Most vehicles should have been brought to the PD.
and then what were they?
It has to be your vehicle. I do remember.
Where are your vehicles?
They were right here on the train tracks, but they
they
seem
were
to be
moved in.
gone. Yeah, all right.
Yeah, mine is here as well.
Okay, they were moved in.
Yeah, so we rolled down to Rub. We started
Hey!
chasing.
Hello.
What are you doing?
I'm going to Strawberry gas station to fill up my jerry can that just filled and it didn't work.
What the hell says mine's at the Vinewood Mall?
Oh.
It can't be right.
Okay, got it on.
Have a good one. Yeah.
On MRPD.
So he
Says
started,
yours is at the Vinewood Bowl.
No, it's at MRPD.
yeah, so we started chasing it. They brought us in there, and then yeah, they just ambushed us.
Well, that's shit.
It was really unfortunate.
Shooting over drugs.
Apparently, I heard on radio while I was bleeding out that we had like 4 of them down, but we only have 1 in custody now. Must have grabbed them.
Yeah, strange. They must have managed to grab them while units were trying to secure.
I think in general, whenever we're loading this evidence locker up, we prioritize the casings and the blood into throwing in a like actual report.
Oh god, I can't imagine how much evidence is there.
I heard over comms
probably
that
so.
multiple suspects were down. Did they escape? Were they picked up by their accomplices?
We believe that they escaped whenever we were taking down Zolo in the hospital.
Copy. Do you recall where they went down to collect evidence?
We do. We're collecting evidence right now.
Perfect. Okay, I'll get my statement in. I can tell you as far as scene lead prior to going down, this was Rough Street Tug. We had an operation, 6 officers moved in. They all dispersed during the police pursuit. We lost eyes on a vehicle going back to Alex Suarez. Then the second time we found him again, he led us into the ambush spot. It seemed like they were ready. They had spikes down ready, and they had people on rooftops. So anytime we do it to Rob and Tug.
Thank you, McNulty.
Copy, and Alex Suarez's car. I think evidence.
Jeb?
Hey. How's it going?
Evidence
Saw you on the
take
roof.
A trip to MRPD and then we'll come back.
Yeah, I don't think I want to be a PPO anytime soon.
Oh, no?
No, I parked by a big explosive tanker and they blew it up and they got Belt and the
you're
car.
Gonna have to leave the Orchardville area.
Yeah.
And we're collecting for those.
In my defense, I said, I don't know where to
We'll just load
park.
it
I
into
don't know. Is
Bell's
this
Cruiser.
good? And I was looking to my left.
Both
I
lanes
didn't
all
see
picked
the
up, though.
explosive tanker to the right.
Right.
Got a tow truck.
Yeah, I'm
I
sorry.
called a tow truck for this bike flag 60 back here.
You're right.
Apologies if this has been.
Oh, I'm fine. I got
talked
shot
about
6 times.
Has the evidence been
Just
documented inside
something
the
shot,
hospital?
like,
Yeah.
Like that's like my 94th bullet total.
Yep.
As a cadet.
Yep.
I think I hold the record for number of times shot as a cadet. Actually.
Maybe.
What's
What's
going
up?
on, Leon?
Hey, what's up, Duncan?
Leonard, hey.
What's up,
I'm gonna try to
dude?
be up early tomorrow, so we can get back to doubling up again. I've slept in
Okay.
today.
All right. Well, first of all,
Slept
Duncan, I
in
did
like
want to
an asshole.
apologize if you 13B'd and no one responded. I genuinely did not see it. If
Oh,
I
I
did,
was-
I would have made
yeah.
sure that somebody went to check on you.
Funny thing is, I pointed out to Slacks and he said that didn't happen.
Lead the way, Maxwell.
Bro, I did not
Well-
see it. I don't know. I don't know how I missed it.
I was
I was-
commenting with Bay, and Bay and I didn't see it
This
either.
bridge to the left here, south.
I was just saying to Slacks that
So somebody needs to collect
that
there.
the
and
DOC
then on the
have
building
seemingly a
directly to
better
the right of
brotherhood
it,
than the LSPD.
That's not true,
to the
man.
west is where I believe Zolo was shooting from.
Not true.
Oh, maybe I'm just fuming from that happening.
No, I don't blame you. I mean, there was a time I got fucking kidnapped and nobody responded until they decided they didn't want to kidnap me anymore. I was kidnapped by like 15 minutes and Judge Glory was fucking 911ing like crazy and no one responded.
Little bit.
Hi. You got fucking promoted? When? Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, he's Big Leon now. He's not. You know, we used to double up. Now he's always in meetings and going to things. He just never patrols
That's
anymore.
not even. That's actually just not even true. Also, by the way, this is false. Every single
He's
day I
always
come
in
on
meetings.
duty, you say, "Hey, can we ride together?" I say, "Yeah, I gotta handle something," and then we can. And then I handle it, and then we ride together.
I'm giving you the Giga salute, Sergeant.
Thank you for the Giga salute. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, me and him are we're like a buddy. We're like a comedy duo. I'm the funny one. He's like the fucking the boring one.
Is that it? You're the funny one, and I'm the boring one between the two of us, Duncan.
You have like one joke, and it's talking about gobbling down a big sausage Subway.
Well, because you get in my car and then don't do comms because you're fucking stubbing 12 inches down your throat.
I'm on the south side of
That's a phrase to say out loud.
You come to the north.
I said it on the radio. And I'll say it again too if you keep eating fucking McDoubles while we're trying to be in a fucking pursuit.
Good,
Remember,
keep
we're just
eating.
prioritizing
The
casings
fuck?
and
Alexis, yeah, Alexis is the feeder.
blood.
Well, what's your 20?
That
is a
makes
feeder?
a lot of sense now.
Armory, sir.
Starts
checks
with
out.
Cornwood.
Copy. Whenever you're
Starts
done, come
feeding
downstairs.
Cornwood.
Where is he?
I don't know.
He's at City Hall.
Did you eat your food?
I did get food, thank you.
Eat your food. Get your
So-
energy back up.
Sergeant Ray from 159.
Thank you. What is Opal asking for?
Asking for Gray. What are you taking a
Right.
video of? Get that camera out of my face.
Oh. Howdy, Jebediah.
Hello, sir.
Okay. So here's the thing, all right? Anytime we deal with rub and tug, we can now fall into alleys.
No
If
way.
they're willing to shoot over drugs, then they're probably going to do it more often now, especially if we come in there with a lot of people. If we come in there with a show of force down there, they take that as an act of aggression or a declaration of war, and they might try to shut up more ambush in the future. So, Cassidy, Fire, Duncan, Archer, Jebediah, if you ever remember dealing with those guys, and they take you into an alley, and you can tell they're taking on this little chase somewhere, just get ready for it.
Absolutely. Cap, I know this is going to
Understood.
sound like, I don't even know. I'm sure it's very
No.
Thinking
obvious, but I think that just, that situation solidifies why we need Air One.
Oh, 1,000%. You don't have to tell me twice. I'm
Yeah,
not there
are
with you.
you?
All right.
However, luckily this time around, we're able to recover everybody, and we actually caught somebody. So,
Yeah, well, we should have had more, right? Unfortunately.
yep. It's unfortunate. I mean, but it's the problem with the ambush, right? They're always going to have the element of surprise.
Yep.
Okay. Opal, let me talk to you.
What was that about?
Oh, we just
I
got
got shot down. Yeah.
Operation is done. Also, the bike. I have no idea where the bike is right now.
Mateo.
Returned here.
How am I supposed to go get it? I don't have a ride. Everyone left me at the
No.
hospital.
No, it got returned.
Did you not? No. Did you not notice me fucking crash out behind you?
No, man, I started getting hit from the roof, and I just pushed through because I wanted to get off that bridge and get to cover, and somebody came up
Oh,
behind me on
before the
motorcycle.
operation, before Lex's birthday, like when we were heading back to
No, I took a
MIT.
different route. I wasn't on the same route as
It
you. I
is
looked at the
not
highway.
my
negative.
birthday.
Yeah, notice that I disappeared.
I guess
I crashed out on the highway and I got left there.
nobody came to get you.
Nobody came to get me except Johnson, who finally asked the question. Shout out to the 13B.
Somebody said.
It was
And
the
Ruby went,
operation.
I don't know.
I'm sorry about that.
That's, yeah. Honestly, I mean it sincerely.
But no,
I
do
am
not know
very
something
sorry.
happened. Sorry, man.
Hold on, I'm a little late to this one.
Oh yeah, happy birthday.
Happy
Fire.
birthday, Alexis.
Happy birthday.
What is wrong with
Sorry.
what is wrong with all of you?
That's Bell.
I
Stop
need to
saying
talk to you
that.
for a little bit,
Why?
but I'll be back just a little bit later.
All right.
Later. Good
ya.
seeing you.
It is not my birthday. That is my
Also,
birthday.
Kit, I got the bike fixed, so it should be in relatively good shape. I don't.
October
think it's gonna-
31st.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
God, I want to chop your shit, Leon.
Why do you want to chop my
Duncan.
shit?
That was rude.
Loaded in, Max.
Oh, I processed McGreggy, by the way.
But yeah, he got mad at me today. He told me you fucked my life.
Just grabbing this
But I was like,
basket.
you're already out of jail.
On fire.
Already
Yeah,
got a
I did him a
picture.
favor. He said call Jenny, who is the person who pays for everything for him. So I called his financial backer and I said, McGregor's going to jail for a long time. She's like, all right.
Appreciate you, boss man. Thank you.
He said, you fucked his life or me?
Me.
Happy
We're
birthday.
just doing our job.
I know. I was just doing my job.
Stop it, Weather. It is not my birthday.
Whatever you say.
Bell, you ready to roll?
Negative, not yet.
That was my short shift. I hope you all enjoyed my appearance.
Drive Bell's car down to you so you can use it.
Fucking Alex
I don't know if
Suarez.
it's enough, but I'm gonna just bring it up to the bridge or the train
Fucking
track.
Alex Suarez.
I'm going to spread some positivity. Rare positivity moment.
Uh-huh.
Kate, you're a good person.
Thanks.
There's room in this car.
Don't let
try.
anyone ever doubt you.
Why are people saying I'm not a good person?
Just in case they do. I just want to make sure that you know that you're good. I know I said a lot of things about the LSPD today.
Leon,
and how
is
Johnson's
people
doing
saying I'm a bad person?
I've never heard anybody bad Matthew ever, kid. That is the truth.
I try really hard to be nice to
So, do you have
everybody.
some room for evidence?
Yeah, it's seen and heard,
I
okay?
still have
I'm
to
just
go
letting you
back
know
now.
that.
You see where I'm standing right now?
One day, motor is going to be so cool.
Behind you.
Oh my god, I didn't think people thought I was a bad person, but
So you're
gotta
west.
go.
You're not a bad person, kid, at all. You're a
Kid, that's
great
not the
person. No
takeaway-
one has ever
that's not
talked
the-
shit about you.
No,
Also,
that's not the
Slack said that he
takeaway.
pushed the report up about the motorcycle, so that's good.
I don't have. I have too many on me.
Look at that. Look at the bright side.
Come up.
Kid, the takeaway shouldn't be
did?
that the takeaway should be that you got a compliment. The takeaway shouldn't be that someone might say something bad when I'm telling you a truthful statement.
Okay, you got to be better with your words.
He pushed the report through for motor.
He did. I made sure to harass him again today, and he said, "Yep, I pushed it through. It's." I was like, "Okay, just making sure." He's like, "Yeah, it's all done." I was like, "All right."
Okay.
I also
guess
need.
we'll see.
I need to task somebody with checking every CVPI and finding out what needs an engine replacement. I think I'm gonna make Jack do it.
Who's Jack?
Jack Voss? You know Jack.
Oh, Jack. Yeah, yeah.
Big Jack? Big Jackalis Voss?
I remember.
I'm gonna go resupply and I'll come down, all right?
Alright, I'm gonna go get some rest. I'll see you tomorrow, Leonard, for another Leonard and Duncan Wednesday.
All right. Can you come here real quick?
Yeah?
I
I'll get my shit chopped.
Oh, I'm not gonna chop you. I feel bad. I'm not gonna chop you.
don't.
I'm sorry. I am sorry that we didn't. Ah, you fucking stupid twat.
It is not my birthday.
What?
What were you gonna say to me though?
I was gonna say I'm genuinely sorry that happened. I really didn't see it. That's the second time that's happened where I didn't notice the
funny?
freaking beat.
I said it to Barrick that it happens so often. He says, I don't really think that happens that often.
Because C13 breathes 14 times a day and everybody rushes to him. Oh, he does. Of course, he doesn't see it.
Oh, it depends on the officer. If the officer can give them something, if something they can get from them.
Okay, I didn't say that. Hey, Opski.
Hey, do you have Sergeant Gray's phone number?
Yeah, I have his number. I could send it to you.
Can you just call her and have her come down into the cells?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
No problem.
Right, bye-bye.
All right.
All right. See you later.
Bye, Kit. It's good seeing ya.
Nice to see you.
Where the fuck is it?
Yeah, just pull another car out.
I get your frustration. That's very valid.
I know at the end of the day, it probably hurts you more than it hurts other people. Heavy is the head that wears the crown or something like that.
Evidence.
Hello, boner.
Evidence. Hi.
She didn't answer the phone.
How long is that?
He's a surgeon. If you want to talk to a surgeon, or is it Surgeon Gray in particular?
How long is that?
With your warrant, you'll be looking at roughly 10
Cassidy, you gotta
federal hours.
Yep. What's up?
Gotta jump, man.
I gotta.
10 hours.
Yeah, you're looking at like 634 federal minutes, which is like
Fuck, holy shit.
10 and a half federal hours.
Bro, how did you got? Who makes these charges? 10 hours.
Well, one
Like,
attempted murder is
You-
45. So
Yeah, so the way it used to be
God
is
damn,
if you
can't
shot
shot
8
them
cops, you got
consecutive?
45 months. Now if you shoot 8 cops, you get 8 times 45 months.
Damn, you
The
can't
time
start.
stacks now.
do we do more than 8 or do we keep it?
Slack's set to do more than 8. You said there's no cap.
There's no cap anymore.
10 hours is. I'm not gonna lie, man. Like, all jokes aside, like, you know, I know I did some fucked up shit, but 10 hours is like, god damn.
Listen, I'll drop your time as much as I can probably
I wish they had it
do
where you could
without
serve
losing
it
my
like
job.
concurrent. Some cool shit like that, you know?
How does it can
Yeah.
Carmine and Bobby reduce your time and shit or no? Is it just working jobs? That's all
I think
anybody's
they only
told
can
me.
reduce like 15 minutes at a time. Like they only can reduce 15 minutes like every 15 minutes. So like you literally like it's like before you could just work and your time would be reduced. So even if they're not there, you could just reduce it. But it seems like you can't. And then if you're in debt, so like for instance, now I'm gonna be in debt. I have to work that debt off. So like say I go to sleep and I wake up tomorrow,
You'll still
like,
be
I'll
in,
still
right?
be because I have to like literally work that off.
Is it? Do you make? Is it like? Can you work it off quick or is it fucked?
It's fucked, bro. I remember I was in there for like an hour and it like took me like 20 minutes to make $1,000.
20 minutes to make $1,000. You're making $3K an hour. Oh.
Yeah, $3K an hour. So you're 40K in. If say you're 20K in debt, you're fuck.
Dude, we sent fucking somebody up there with like 200K yesterday.
Yeah, he's not coming out until like 2-3 weeks, and he's gotta wake up to even get out. You know, he can't just like.
Christ.
Maybe they'll.
Dogtown's a fucking nightmare.
Maybe they'll fix it. I don't know. This is annoying. You have to like run up to the guards. Hey, good behavior. Okay, 15 minutes.
Well, what if Carmine and Bobby just put you in solitary confinement? What the fuck do you do?
You're done.
Can you just not do anything?
And they have to be awake as well. So, they're more. I feel sorry for the people in like the next storm, you know, because I don't even know people around like that.
I don't know if they have DOC. I'm sure they're trying to hire DOC. I mean, there's actually quite a bit of DOC always on duty, but I don't know about like after the storm.
It's just like if you wanted to go to jail and just like have fun in jail, it's like you have to like you're fucking like
gotta work.
It's really like a chain gang, you know? You fucking chains and do work. You have to.
Yeah.
But
Well,
it is what it is. It's not you guys' fault.
I'm sure. I know it's a new system. I'm sure it's gonna be. I'm sure there's still some tweaks to be ironed out for sure.
100% is gonna be tweaks.
Obviously, you can give him. Oh, it's Captain Slacks. I'm sorry.
Wait, how much time can I give off?
Like,
Surgeon?
what is it for felonies? Like 25% max?
I don't know.
Yeah, like 25%.
Probably, right?
Yeah, 25%. Hello.
Command meeting, brother. Come down
All
to
right.
Mission PD.
Okay, I'm here. I was just helping
I'll
Opal
see you
with
soon.
charges. I'll be there
Okay.
in just.
All right.
All right, bye. All right, I'm sorry. I do need to run
Bye.
command meeting.
Yeah. That's fine.
All right. You guys have a good one. I mean, spending 10 hours in jail is crazy, I think, but I mean, like I said, they're probably working out tweaks right now. No, I think Ruby already did that shit. I'm not doing that. Still didn't get a Pedro. I'll give you a Pedro. I'll give you a Pedro.
Come on, kids. Come on.
All right, let's go. Yeah, I got shot.
Let me help you.
Duncan, you're being too kind. I appreciate your help. Thank you.
Up in cars and going.
Cassidy, can you take me with you?
Yeah, sure.
All right, thank you.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Bones.
You got me, Viv?
Hang on.
Hang on.
Hello, Chief.
Thanks, sir. I was just making sure you're awake.
Alice, can you help us
Yeah,
out
no,
here?
I'm here. Bones is dragging me. I'm with everybody.
Alice, can you give us a hand?
Viv got it. Viv got it. Look at her. She got you.
She's built up.
Yeah, I'm built different.
Holy shit, you're really just
Ow.
woman handling the shit out of us right now.
So
Yup.
strong.
Which
Come on,
car is it,
everybody,
though?
and you get. Now that's
Oh.
command stacking right there.
I gotta put slacks in. He's thinking.
Did someone grab? Oh no, she walked here.
Shift tree.
Shift tree, brother. Anybody else? I can take one more.
Oh yeah, you're
One more in the party bus. Woo!
Oh my god, Bones.
Oh wait, he got rid of the. He got rid of his fucking
cool car. Fuck off. Shit car. More like fucking shit car.
Yeah.
What up?
All right.
So we're firing this guy, right?
So mean.
Bro.
Well, I can't help myself. I fucking can sometimes.
McNulty is an asshole. Hey, Opal.
Hey, can I drop evidence tampering for a guilty plea on the warrant?
I don't know who wrote it.
Slacks, and he's not picking up the phone.
Yeah, he's thinking about something. I will tell him to text you as soon as he comes to.
Okay.
I can't make that call. It's his.
Damn it. Yeah, I know. That's why I called him.
Yeah, he made me drag him, so he's thinking real hard.
Okay.
Sorry, I'll let him know as soon as he wakes up from his comatose state.
Okay, well, that better be soon.
Well, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, if he doesn't come to, you gotta tell Zolo there's nothing you can do.
Okay. Well, then I'm getting a lawyer.
Okay.
Great, thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.
L driving.
What the fuck happened?
They got jocks?
Dude, there's a mountain lion right next to me.
Oh my god.
Eric ejects like actually 6 or 7 times a day.
Well, if you spend less time fucking in the mountains and more time driving, you know, maybe you fucking learn a thing or two. What?
Bro's got a point.
Wait, where the fuck are we going?
I don't know. I assume we're ocean up with someone.
Oh my god.
Gotta grab slacks. I got you, Cap. I got you, Cap. Don't worry about it. I would never forget you.
Thank you. Thank you. Sorry about that.
Oh, okay. Do you mind texting Opal or giving her a call? I'm sorry. She's dealing with Zolo, who has a warrant that you put out. He's trying to drop evidence tampering for a guilty plea. I said she has to
I'm good with that. I'm good with.
Okay, I could call her back.
Yeah. Where's everybody?
Oh, they went through that gate.
This way?
Yeah, they went this way to the left. I don't fucking know where.
gets his powers.
Show a little bit of routine. That means basically it's not normal.
I don't know if you noticed, but I'm in a real shithead mood. More than usual.
Go to this sus ass spot to have a meeting. I mean, it's government building, I guess. We're doing fucking parkour. You're right.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm gonna fucking lose my mind.
Yeah, is this
I'm
one of
fucking-
like your
I'm
10
gonna
7
fucking lose
spots?
my mind
Like,
with all you fucks.
like,
First
do I need to-
slacks and now.
Hold on, I need to see if there's any. Let me
Who
see if there's
wears
anything.
slacks?
Oh,
Listen, I'm
you
married,
did not
okay?
just pull your fucking flashlight out.
I'm fucking married.
Be advised, this is
Oh
still
my
count
fucking
to who?
God.
Who are you married to?
Oh!
Why am I in
Nice.
between you guys? You guys.
I
said
saw a
we
new
should
Dan
do
today.
that,
I've
so
never
I
seen
felt
that name
like-
before.
Get over
Fingal
here with my
Dan was on
shifty
Twatter today.
brethren.
Oh.
Where's Dan? He walks so slow.
Yeah, he's just there.
He's like the slowest walk.
I mean, he's probably not in a rush to get fired.
Oh, okay.
Bro.
Denzel, you mind just giving
What
us a
the
moment? Just head
fuck?
over to the north somewhere around those air conditioners.
Yes, sir.
Stay composed. You got this.
Sure.
Okay, so I'm gonna try and make this as semi-quick as possible. We're gonna go over this whole Denzel situation, and then we'll come to some kind of recommendation or verdict off of that, and then we'll have a small meeting in case anybody has anything they want to bring up or talk about following that, without taking up too much of everybody's time. So how this is gonna work is, we're gonna have Viv gonna say her piece in regards to everything to do with Denzel, and then we'll have her step away. We'll bring Denzel in, and then we'll go from there in terms of recommendations on how we'd like to proceed, because he's basically at 60 days, so a decision needs to be made, and there's all kinds of, different feedback in terms of how he's doing. He's doing this well, this not well, and we just need to ultimately come to a decision on this. If we want him to be a part of the department going forward or not, and if we think he is worth holding on to, basically. So I'm gonna go speak to him briefly, and then I'll come back, and then we'll just get underway. Does anybody have any questions?
Oh, sounds good.
Okay.
Hope you guys are ready. I don't do good bullet pointing things, so there's a fair amount to talk about.
That's all right.
There's a lot.
I wish we had somewhere to sit.
Yeah, I mean, you could sit around me. We could do story time.
Never mind.
Hey. No, just sit crisscross applesauce or story
Oh,
time.
but he broke his leg.
Are you crisscross applesauce right now?
Oh, I forgot.
Eat that
I
fucking
forgot. Bones broke his leg.
I don't
You can't
think it's.
sit
I think it's
crisscross.
just. I don't think it's broken. I think it's nerve damage from getting fucking shot in the neck or the face.
Did you go to the doctor? Or?
Didn't have time to.
When did you get shot?
Just before this. It's still a little bloody.
Never known you to complain so much.
Over there, Viv, to
You want a
the
bullet in
south.
your head?
You threatening me?
You do a meeting? Well, no. I'm just asking if you ever had that feeling.
Have I ever got shot in the head? I got shot in the neck like a week ago.
About a week ago.
We gotta go.
See, I aim center mass to make sure I don't shoot someone's head.
Yeah, but they don't. Fuck, I found that out today.
Well, sometimes you can. Sometimes all you see the head.
Well,
And then what do you do?
Okay.
Recoil. This.
Pull it together.
All right. Viv, however you want to
Command's
start.
a bunch of
Is there
shitheads.
something, particular you want to talk about when it comes to Denzel, or just run through
Oh, no, I'm gonna be
run
running the
everybody
story.
through the general situation with him. I know
Yep.
some of us are aware, but not everybody. So.
Yep. Well, there's a lot that adds into one situation. Basically, can you all hear me? Okay, because I don't want to talk too loudly, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay.
Barely.
So step in the middle.
Barely? Just
Sit in the middle.
Okay. I'm
There
in.
we go.
All right.
Sorry.
Okay, just a bit of background. I was approached by Barrick when he was made chief of police to take on Denzel Shiesty as his mentor, as he was hired for the second time. During a conversation with Barrick, I said that my main concern with Denzel would be his attitude moving forward, and to see whether he had changed it. Instead of having a victim mentality and playing on, being the person that was coming out as being targeted in a situation, whether he would change that and, take feedback in a more normalized manner. For 30 days of his planned PPO phase, because we were just gonna have him as PPO for 30 days, assess him, and then promote him to officer. He's made a multitude of mistakes. Speaking with him and looking into each issue has been a challenge. He's very much still carrying a victim mentality. He'd make accusations of people misspeaking, taking other people's words over his on pretty much everything we've had to handle. And that includes when command have spoken to him, but also various members of senior officers who have also spoken to him. For those 30 days, every issue that we came across, even though it was advised that we did not do so and that we did actually hand out DAPs, we dealt with it differently. We focused more on discussion and retraining and trying to show him, like, hey, this is how we handle situations rather than punishment, because he has an adverse reaction to punishment. This didn't work. He would come away from each conversation. It was very difficult with each conversation had with him. He'd become defensive,
Leon is in
combative,
such a
reluctant.
shitty situation. I can't
He'd
lie.
eventually see eye to eye with you, and you'd leave on an amicable note. The very next day, every time there was an issue, there would be passive aggressive comments, and these were made in shift one meetings, and they always were made in shift one meetings, and they still continue to be made in shift one meetings to this day. It's happened in front of the chief of police to the point where Eric, at one point, I guess you took out your cup of tea and sipped and watched it happen. Now, I'm not someone who sits there and allows that to happen, because I am not going to allow people to think that that is okay to do in front of an entire shift, especially when we're trying to build each shift up numbers wise, and we've got a lot of fresh faces in there. They need to know that that is not how you handle it. So yeah, I bit back. I do that shit. Like, if you want to call me up on it, call me up on it. I'd rather have someone do that than sit back and look like a PPO can have the last say over a command member. The Dark Street Boys you're all well aware of, I believe, at this time. If not, it is a very select group of people who like to brag about having DAPs. But then whenever you give any of them DAPs, by the way, it's the end of the fucking world. They stand in a corner in each and every shift meeting, and they whisper amongst themselves. That is where the sarcastic and passive-aggressive comments come from in regards to most of what gets announced by command. The same group of people can quite often be found having their own mini-meeting immediately after the shift meeting. The other day, well, actually the same day that I went on LOA, I looked at the GPS as we were trying to get numbers out on patrol, and those three were stood in an elevator shaft having a meeting in PD. I have been the butt of a joke regarding police and the police recently. It is what it is. If people want to take the piss, then people want to take the piss. The fact of the matter is, though, is this is now extended out into other government factions, but also the general population. The last straw for me was the other day where I had Zolo, the person who we just arrested, by the way. Zolo, who I don't often come across because he's not that, he's not that much involved in my shift. He tends to become a bit more active in terms of us.
Like 6 in the
into
morning
shift
for
two.
Nita or some shit. I don't blame her if she couldn't
and tell
make
me
it.
that Denzel had been talking shit about me. he said that Denzel must really not like me. He said that he had nothing good to say about me, and that the only good thing he could say was that I'm good at teaching. After I went on my LOA, and just before I met with Ruby, actually, I was at the hospital, and Peanut walked past me and said, "You're really not as bad of a cop as he says you are." We've had the mayor step into a Shift 3 meeting and question why Shift 1 command is targeting Denzel, which came, I think, a day or two after he was given 3 DAPs. Since his return, by the way, and he's nearing 60 days as PPO, he's received from Shift 1, I believe, a total of 3 DAPs. The other DAPs he's received have come from other members of command throughout other shifts. But it's Shift 1 that gets complained about. Denzel's attitude is awful. We've had a complaint from a judge where Cassidy looked into it, and it turns out that the judge was being inflammatory, but Denzel admitted that he couldn't help himself and ended the conversation with, "You're a fucking moron." He won't take the high ground. He did the same to a deputy mayor the other day, in which I know Bones dapped him for, where he told the deputy mayor to get the sand out of his vagina in front of people at the Shift 1 meeting.
Wait, rewind. Who said that to who?
Denzel said that to the deputy mayor because they had a disagreement. Denzel wanted to apologize. The deputy mayor didn't want to talk to him at that time, so Denzel told him to get the sand out of his vagina.
Jesus Christ.
The issue
Solomon
that he
did have
was that
sand in his
for
vagina,
by
though.
Anita took lead on that one because this is the
But he
funny thing
shouldn't have
about
said
it,
it.
right? I stepped back a while ago from Denzel stuff because of the issue between us both, which I don't think it should ever get to that point for a command member. Anita took lead on the DAP situation for the negligence, where he rolled in to make an arrest on Orchardville without backup, which then caused the 78 situation, resulting in the use of lethal force. The use of lethal force was necessary because the person
I
pulled
don't
a knife
have
from
a sneak
Denzel.
peek.
However,
There's
Denzel
no. I don't
really
know.
didn't need to roll in to make that arrest, as his backup was literally like 2 or 3 blocks away, I believe. He could have just waited for them to roll in on scene before he went into one of the most dangerous places that we know of for officers at this time, before he put someone in cuffs for selling drugs. He said that we were
Read the script.
giving him daps to
Don't
make
talk
an
shit about
example of
people.
him.
What the fuck? Outta here.
He little did he know that I think Rooker had been dapped around the same time for the same thing, and I was also looking into Georgia Shore, one of our PPOs, for doing a similar thing in Sandy Shores. But then again, I shouldn't have to discuss that with a PPO, because at the end of the day, that is his rank. He is a PPO. One of the biggest things that I need to bring up here
The
today,
three-
and is
that is
something
what
that
it
I am
says
not
on the
sure how much
SOPs,
you
though,
all
so I don't know.
are aware
he
of,
did-
but it is something that
according
I
to
personally was
SOPs,
not
he
involved
deserved
in
3 daps
handling.
for
However,
that.
I do know that
Whether
there
or not
has
you
been
think
no
it should have been
update.
3, but
Is the CI issue with Denzel. Denzel was recently kidnapped and held at gunpoint and beaten to almost a pulp by some suspects demanding a name of a CI. Denzel gave that name over, and then a member of that CI's friendship group was shot at the dam and put into ICU. Now that he was under duress, that's one thing. However, when the seniors, which was Nakota and Cassidy, were questioning him, he admitted to giving Alan, is it Alan Kyles? Alan Kyles, possibly, the name of a
Alan
CI in exchange for information about who was robbing the Bay City Bank at the time. Denzel admitted to giving Eugene Zuckerberg's name over in exchange for that information. I believe that the bank was responded to. There was a chase, but I don't think anyone was arrested from it. And then Denzel decided to call Alan and say, it was basically a joke, and retract Eugene being a CI. I believe that anybody willing to do that anyway, whether it's a joke or what, I don't care, is unnecessarily potentially putting someone's life at risk, and it's not needed.
that shit was really dumb.
if you look back through that report,
Of
it's a
course I
senior
would, Jimmy.
report, Denzel claims that Clayton was never a CI, but then explains that Clayton had been asked to scout how many people were stood at forums selling drugs. Explains that Clayton was asked to look into money runs at some point, etc., which is the very definition of a CI. And the weird thing about all of this was when that happened with Clayton and when Denzel Wallace was shot over that, Eugene's statement mentioned that Denzel likes to pit his CIs against each other and he'll occasionally give up his CIs. And then sure enough, Denzel admits that he gave up Eugene's name to Alan in exchange for information about who was robbing a bank. Unfortunately, I don't believe that Denzel is a fit for PD. This is his second chance already.
There was no context on that one.
There are
That
plenty
is
of people
exactly
out
what
there
Denzel
who
told
are
us.
deserving of a first chance. And I don't know why we would spend any more time or effort on a person who is deliberately putting people in harm's way, deliberately trying to stir some sort of discourse between PD command
The characters don't
and
get
the rest
along.
of PD,
Like,
or
I mean,
even other
Denzel
government
tells people
factions.
she's gonna kill people.
I
Like, they don't
am
like each
aware
other.
that in the past he's not got along with PD command, but I've also been there and
Makes
worked with
sense.
him
They
when
don't like each other.
he's had plenty to say about how a PD command treats him. And I remember the morale of having to work through that back in January, February, and it really wasn't a nice fucking place. And there's a reason why we don't see a lot of people who were around back then. I'm not going to stand here and be the second command member that he works on pushing out of this PD. And that's essentially why I brought this issue to Barrick and ended up having to go on LOA the other day, because I could not stand there without losing my shit against him one more time. For a PPO, he has overstepped more than anyone I would ever know stood here today. Basically, I feel like the integrity of Shift 1 and the integrity of the police force is being completely shattered. At which,
yes,
you know, when a point of weakness is being highlighted,
After
which
what
it
you
is with
just said, I do.
Denzel, by going around and talking to people about shit, he has highlighted that the force is not in fact a force, and that it is just a group of people that apparently talk shit about each other.
You do a lot wrong too, Leon.
We always
Do
ingrain
I?
it in new officers that you never question
I?
other officers in front of
Thank
the
you for
public
letting me
or
know.
civilians or suspects or even other officers. You take them aside and ask them about things after, right? But to know that he must have said something. I don't know Zolo. I don't know Peanut. I see them in passing every now and then, or I've got them in a cell myself, right? How the hell do they know that there is an issue between Denzel and myself, or Denzel and
I
Shift 1
drove good
Command?
today. I did not do that, Bean.
I mean, those two are criminals. They've shot at police before in the past. I would take it with a grain of salt. However, shiesty probably. Frustration. You know, high frustration, low logic. Sometimes leads to officers saying something not supposed to say in front of a suspect.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, if he wants to talk shit about me and we're just going to ignore that, that's one thing. But at least can someone look into the fact that he is just throwing CI names around?
Do you think there's anything he does that is positive, or any reasons that he should be held on to?
The one thing the reason why I was glad he was given a second chance, and I'm not against people having second chances, and I actually think that's the thing that we should normalize, right? However, I mean, this time around, I don't know, but I was excited for his passion. Like, he's excited to get out there and do his job.
Don't shout that guy out. He's trying to
too ambitious or
tell me I killed his
overzealous, and he'll
character.
just rush into something, which does get him into trouble. However, handling that is rough with him. If he would just own up to his mistakes and try and learn from them or try and move on from them, then I wouldn't have a problem, right? But right now, he makes mistakes. He doesn't like listening to feedback. He gets argumentative. He believes that he's in the right. I mean, the simple the situation where he shot
Get
Frederick
DNA
Rowland
off
point
this.
blank in the head. He decided to tell me, and it's actually written into the report. He told me that it wasn't against SOPs because the SOPs
Zolo
say
lied? No,
lethal
Zolo
force,
did not lie.
not lethal in the chest force. Like, that's how petty he will go with his argument. Bearing in mind, he had just been taught at the academy that he had attended to return a second time round, and the firearms training, people were taught to shoot in center mass. He shot a suspect point blank in the head, and it happened to be filmed by passers-by. PR-wise, that was a nightmare, and how it didn't leak, I don't know. That seems like a blessing from the heavens that it wasn't leaked. But it would have looked absolutely terrible if it had been.
Yeah, he did, but it kind of seemed like Denzel was
But
putting
yeah, his
pressure on him
passion,
to
that's all
say that.
That's all I can really say.
Do you think any of the feedback that he's been given in the last 60 days he's improved upon?
I can't think of any off the top of my head. All I see is that he runs to everybody that is, I don't know, at least 2 ranks higher than myself. Or
Wait,
he
I'm a
will go
bully?
sideways and run to other sergeants
hell?
of other shifts.
I get bullied.
What about like quality of policing, like reports, catching criminals, shit like that? Actual quality of policing.
Quality of policing. I think his reports could do with some work. Tends to leave out a lot of like the important information, such as, okay, so take the Orchardville example where he shot a suspect. He forgot to put in any evidence of the real reason why he rolled in to make an arrest anyway, and why he ended up having to use lethal force. And just focused on the arrest that he made on the driver that he shot down, who was attempting to help someone escape.
I don't think you need to pick. You know,
He
it's
attempted to
RP,
put a
right? You can
subpoena in
feel
for
you can feel
someone's
stressed
DNA
out or
based
unhappy with
on the plates
either
of a
decision that gets
vehicle.
made here.
Fleeing a drug sale because he found DNA on scene and he wanted to match it with the person he believed to have been driving a car based on who the car came back to. I think his quality needs to be improved 100%, but I haven't, this is the point, I haven't even been able to even tackle that because there have been other issues which are pretty big that have had to have been handled.
My defense on that would be, every cop makes mistakes. Yesterday, I had a huge fuck up. I should have kept people detained on the scene and going for an investigation, and now I can't push anything on them. I will always say it's very easy to pick everything that someone's done wrong and put it on a plate. Not that I want to weaponize this, but it is there for a reason. In terms of quota, where is he?
Who has the leaderboard?
Oh, I didn't know that we actually. Oh, this is a thing. Okay.
What do you
Okay,
mean
I
it's a
should probably
thing?
be demoted because I
No.
got 5 points towards the quota.
Do not think that I'm I just want to understand in terms of shift 2, where is he falling on that, right? Because
shift
obviously
one?
with sergeants, and as you go further up the chains, you have less time to. Yesterday, I spent 6 hours in MRPD, did nothing. I'm saying once you go further up the chain, you have less time to patrol. I'm just trying to understand, like, has he, because he's an officer, his main goal is to patrol. So I want to understand,
Oh yeah,
is he actually putting time into that?
Yeah, he puts in a hell of a lot of time into patrol. Okay. Like that is what he does. Okay, that is great. He does that, but he's not performing his job up to standard. And whenever I don't give a shit if people make mistakes. I make
Cornwood was
mistakes all the
one.
fucking time.
He had 2 points
what matters
higher,
to me
2.9
and what
higher.
should matter to everybody else here is how someone moves on from that mistake. The fact that he's already on a second chance and he's still acting as though he is the one being targeted when he is trying to rally around everybody.
It goes Cornwood 69.5, Cassidy 67, Maeve third place with 53.5, fourth Maxwell 46, and fifth Maple with 43.
I was on duty with it daily. I've seen this play out. I'm very aware of what's probably going to happen.
Ben is 14th with 23.5.
Just informationally, he was 14th on the board for the previous week.
Yeah. Shaggy's a patrol cop. He can patrol and he can actually get the job done. The problem is he does a lot of self-inflicted wounds, very boneheaded, and has an attitude problem.
Yeah, I mean, if I could interject, I will say, like, his scene leading is very good. Like, I was leading a scene, I got shot down, I heard it in the radio. He held his composure. We were outmatched. He got people out. I think he can do that all day, every day. But again, that's not his main issue, right? I think if he were to just focus on that, the star's the limit. But he shoots himself in the foot all the time with all the other stuff.
But basically, I'm asking for you guys to weigh up whether that side of him is good enough to overlook the side where he deliberately puts people in shit positions. I'm not even just talking about me. Okay, he'll slay anyone who disagrees with him. He generally has a piss poor attitude. He does it in front of the rest of the shift. Thinks it's funny. He's admitted, Beric, in front of you in the interrogation room when you made us have that sit-down talk, that he likes to stir. He was asked to stop. I asked him to stop, and he continued. He's doing so in front of an entire shift. We've got people who have never worked within a police department before coming in thinking that's normal. He is then also mentioning CI names in front of people he shouldn't be mentioning CI names in front of, and then trying to justify it by saying, oh, but they would never wear an official CI. Getting someone to look into something for you, whether you like it or not, is asking a CI to do something for you.
You can't
Anyone
see
have
our
any-
shop
Oh,
and then just throw your life away like there's some sort of pawn on a chessboard. It does not work that way.
Yeah, he mentioned that the CI guidelines are shit. Why he didn't make them a CI. Really silly. I said, okay, well, then
He's
come
got
up with a
off-the-book
solution,
CIs.
right?
Okay.
But you, just because you don't like the guidelines now means we just ignore them. That's silly.
But I think go into detail on why, because he didn't. I think you're leaving context out. Remember, you asked him a second time, and you were like, the reason he doesn't do it. He said that they were shit then, but like the actual reason is he doesn't want these people to reap the benefits of what an actual CI would get or
Yeah,
have.
but if they're putting it, but he's putting them in jeopardy, right? Well, like if they're giving information, they should be given the benefits of a CI.
But he said the info was spotty.
Well, who
It's very
cares? I
spotty.
mean, all the info is going to be spotty from a CI unless you 100% trust them, right?
I know we can see, and obviously we'll have the opportunity to speak to him. Does anybody else have any questions specifically or anything to bring up with Viv on this time?
Or for Cassidy, he's shift 1.
Well, as a shift 1 sergeant, then Cassidy, how are you weighing in on this? What's your? You see a lot.
So, I mean, I feel like if Denzel picks a person that he dislikes that person. Specifically, it seems like it has been targeted towards Viv.
Oh no, sorry.
Denzel has been very cordial to me. Even when I have
Sorry.
talked to him about punishments and stuff, he's always been susceptible to whatever the hell I'm saying to him, right? He's listened to me. And I have seen him make improvements with certain things, like after the situation that happened in Orchardville or Little Ireland. I don't believe that he's had that issue again. He's called for backup every time that I've seen. But again, I don't know. I mean, going into the cells or wherever it was and shit-talking a sergeant to people seems really silly. I mean, these are the same people that whenever they make a complaint about him, he tells us, don't even trust them. Why are you trusting them? They're pieces of shit, yada, yada. But then he's going and spilling tea to them. So, I mean, it's just a hypocritical thing. And I don't know what he's thinking when it comes to certain stuff like that. But I think when it comes to just his police work, he's very solid. I don't find many issues with him on actual patrol more so than I would anybody else. At least recently. Yeah, I mean, I've been taking over as his mentor, and I've been writing stuff down. And I don't know. I mean, as of recently, he seems better in that regard. But then situations happen where, you know, you hear the Zolo stuff, and I'm like, okay, why are we on a good track, and then we have to do this shit? Or we get talks like obviously that he went to the mayor to complain about sergeants in shift 1. And I just don't get it. It seems like such an easy solution to not shoot yourself in the foot all the time. So I'm torn because I have Viv's back and I understand everything that she's gone through, and it's gotta suck. It really has to. But I also think there's way less competent cops out there when it comes to their actual police work. Obviously, with the CI stuff, that was very incompetent in my opinion. So I think it's tough. I think it's really tough. But he has been given a lot of chances, so I mean that's got to be taken into consideration as well.
Okay. Do you two believe that he is unredeemable or unfixable?
I personally do not think that he's unredeemable.
You think he's fixable?
I do believe he's fixable. I think that comes down to whether or not we have the facilities to do something like that, especially now when we need competent officers in numbers, and sometimes we have 5 people on duty.
Okay. Again, after we speak to him, we can kind of weigh things as we see fit. But if anybody else has anything else, we're gonna swap them out now, just to keep things rolling. Does anybody want to touch on anything specifically?
I want to hear what he has to say.
Yeah, especially the things that Viv brought up. I mean, those are very concerning things that, it's an uncommon of a police officer kind of actions.
Yeah. All right. Viv, if you want to swap out for him.
Wait, she's leaving?
Just for the part where we talk to him.
She can't hear it as command.
I
or
don't
no?
think.
Just don't want back
I don't
and
think
forth.
so.
It's not a good idea, no.
I expect she would
I didn't realize this would be so weighted. I would have made the fire jokes all the time.
Yeah, well, stirring.
Hey, still funny.
I did tell you to stop.
Such an asshole, dude. You're such a fucking...
Yeah, don't start.
All right, let's open up the circle a little bit more. That's fine.
We should do a square.
Or an H. All right, come on in, Dan.
Alice, police.
Shift 1 is. I don't think shift 1 vibes are much different than shift 2. So I'm gonna be totally honest with you.
All right, Denzel.
Besides for certain stuff.
Sure, a lot of people here are gonna have questions for you. Just we're counting things over your time since returning, and just answer them to your best of your ability and as honestly as I guess you would like to. We can't make that choice for you. All right. Everybody got anything they want to speak on first and foremost?
I'd rather just hear how you feel like you're doing, Shoisty, in regards to the reasoning at the very
But the
start.
bullying
as
is
to
just
why
a
you
numbers.
were
It's not
expected to
skill
be
or
and then like the issues that were brought to you, and they'd like to see the change.
like
how
being
you
good at being a
feel
cop.
like
It's just numbers.
you've done in regards to that.
I think I did pretty well, considering from the situation I was in before. I think that the PD's moving in a very good. I can't say PD. The shift 1 is moving in a very good trajectory. Since I've been back, I've always been told by Cam Slacks to slow down a bit, and I feel like I've done that and took my time, make sure my report writing's on point. not even scene control. It's kind of like more of a. I feel like I can breathe, if that makes sense. So I'm really happy where it's at right now. Shift 1.
Like I said, I think shift 1 has actually been like I think the vibes are really good.
Okay,
recently.
I just want to ask something right off the rip. You been shit talking officers in the cells with 95s?
No.
Not one time.
No. I should talk. I mean, we got me and 95's banter between each other, but
okay,
I don't shit talk.
Okay. Banter. Like what? To whom?
I mean, that's like everybody. If I arrest Larry, me and him go back and forth with each other, but it's never about officers. It's just me between me and.
You ever mention
95.
anything to Zolo?
No. What I mentioned to Zolo, I feel like the way Viv's name popped up was because he said Viviana, and I said, listen.
I don't know why
are
he's
you
lying.
fucking,
Like, why lie?
Excuse me. I say, are you sleeping with Vivian? But he meant Viviana. At that point, he noticed how flustered I was. He then was like, yo, why are you so flustered? I was like, listen, just like when you talked to me the other day when I was in the car with you, you said, how's shift 1? I stayed quiet and I said, she's a good teacher. Left it at that.
Have you been shit talking officers in command to Max?
No, the only reason that could be brought up as I'm shit talking, when I got dapped 3 daps, I was very, I don't know how you guys
angry.
I was furious,
frustrated.
Yes, displeased completely. I was talking to Cornwood. When I was talking to Cornwood, I was like, I can't believe I got fucking dapped for three dabs for negligence when I showed up to my to the scene 10 to 15 seconds before, but fuck that, not even 15, 10 seconds before my 77. And Max was present. It wasn't like, oh yeah, she's shit, or these people are shit. It's not like that.
Okay. If you're talking about, you didn't say anything to anybody in the cells, right?
Mm-hmm.
How does that information get out there? I know you said, there was you were sweating a bit, and then they took that as, oh, Viv, it must be somebody in power over Denzel that they could weaponize against him. It just.
So before he called Viv, he called me. Before Zolo called Viv, he called me. I even said, he was like, listen, I'm gonna go to Viv and say this, this, and this. I was like, listen, I'm not even trying to go down that route with you. I think I told Chief York this yesterday. I was like, because this
is that what you think, Callie?
And, I don't know how you guys feel about this, but from us guys and us lower enlisted guys, as soon as something is said by criminals, we just take command just takes it and runs with it, and we just get fucked over basically. So
Can you provide
I was
an
like,
example?
Say again.
Can you name an example where this happened besides the negligence that you're talking about?
This exact situation.
I literally get shit for not stopping what I'm doing.
Situation, this Zolo situation, the exact one. Another one is when I had a situation with
right, but were you punished? Were you punished for the Zolo situation?
I mean, that was the reason she went on LOA.
I understand that, but I'm saying, were you dapped at all for what happened?
No. I wasn't dapped. It's just like I was not trying to get to that point. So I told him, like, listen, I said, I'm sorry. Like, I de-escalated the whole situation. Like, don't do that. Don't stir this at all, and left it alone. And then he called her anyways.
I see.
What can you say to ensure us that if you're, if everything, goes smooth here and you stay as part of the LSPD, that these issues aren't going to be coming up anymore?
I mean, I can't speak for sergeants, not sergeants, but for criminals will always talk. I mean, you were there when he said what he said, Sergeant. You know, if somebody is stirring, that's something I can't control, like, because that's something that didn't happen.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying issues in general, right?
If just like the whole 3 deaths for arriving on scene without a 7-7, always waited. Now I've been very careful. I stay away from certain hot areas, and yeah, I mean, all I can do is try my best to make sure that the situations I was that for don't happen again, right? Like for instance, I was very unprofessional when I got dapped by Bones for the deputy mayor situation. I'm a very back boys in blue type. He was trying to belittle a cadet in front of everyone at the meeting, and I was just not gonna have that. But I know I'm not in a position to not have that, and it was fucked up with me for my response to him.
How did he belittle the cadet? Can you walk us through it?
He was basically talking to, I'm not sure who the sergeants. I don't know if
I was leading the meeting. He just asked why if a cadet was leading the charge for a forum drive push.
Let me guess. That cadet was Conan Clarkson.
It was Conan Clarkson.
Oh, good God.
And he just asked, and then you got very defensive over it, and started like targeting him and got kind of bucked up with him.
Right.
And then it escalated after the meeting, and then that's where I was like, okay, we can't.
To be honest with you, I actually went over there to I actually called Cassidy. I was going over there to apologize. But he said, I'm not going to talk to you, PPO. And I was like, oh, well.
Is that what he said?
Yes, that's exactly what he said.
Okay. What about in specific? I guess this is actually a big topic here. The Eugene situation. When you gave his name to Alan Kiles for information about who was robbing the Maze Bank. I know you said that you called him afterwards to say, you know, I was kidding. He's not actually a CI, but somebody did end up getting hurt, and they're part of that, you know, group of people. I don't know if who's affiliated with the gang, I guess. But somebody in that group ended up getting hurt. You have any explanation for that?
Who got hurt?
Denzel Wallace.
Another Denzel.
Remember he got shot at the dam? Same day?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Well, I'm trying to figure out what you want me like. How does that not happen again? Is that what you're asking me?
I'm saying, like, what are you doing to rectify that? Like, what do you understand what you did wrong there? Do you understand?
Yeah, 1000%. Ever since that conversation we had, I'm not sure if it was with you. Was it with you?
Yeah, it was with me and Bo.
Yeah. Ever since that conversation, I was like, yeah, I see exactly. I think I told you right in the car. I was like, yeah, I know exactly what you mean. I probably shouldn't have said that, but I don't get any information from Eugene whatsoever. I don't have any CIs, so that was a fuck up on my part, and yeah, I'm gonna make sure that doesn't happen again.
But you understand that, like, you know, even though he's not a CI in that situation, right? You gave up a name and potentially could have got somebody hurt that had nothing to do with anything. Because what if Alan was like, yeah, okay, fuck, I don't give a fuck, you're fucking lying. And then he just goes and fucking kills Eugene. Because he believes that he's actually handing you information.
Right, I completely understand that. I get it, and that's why it won't happen again.
What would you say is your biggest weakness, in your opinion? You as a police officer, as a
I mean, like I
person,
said,
what
it's
would
a
you
rough
say?
one because Leon fucking loves Viv and he loves Denzel, and he thinks Denzel could be great, but he just keeps shooting himself in the foot. But he wants to give Denzel the benefit of the doubt, but he knows he's fucking over Viv if he does that, so it's really hard.
I would say.
You want to phone a friend?
No. I would say it's just. I don't know. I feel like the way I project my the way I okay. So I speak from my diaphragm, right? So if the way I project myself, it may come off defensive or aggressive, I guess. But I promise you that's not what it is. I feel like I need to. I'm wired a bit differently. I feel like I need to understand that you know, not everybody's wired like me.
So you're built differently.
Are you trying to say the main character?
No, that is not what I'm trying to say. I am so far from that.
Did you accuse Solomon Walker of having a sandy vagina?
I did.
Why?
That's when he said, "I'm not talking to you, PPO," and I stated, I was like, "Well, I came over here to apologize to you, but hopefully, you know." And I said my quote, well, not my quote, but a quote at the time.
Okay. I'll speak in a hypothetical here for a sec. Let's say we fire you here today. Are we gonna find you in a bravado shooting up cops with CG?
No, I'll probably be in the house, depressed, playing a video game all day, and
playing video
hopefully,
game.
you know, sadly, I'll probably have to be a DOC or something.
I want to go
That's
back
not
to
even
the
DOC.
topic
It's like
of CIs. Are you receiving information from other people who are not logged as CIs?
I don't consider it receiving information. I think I had this conversation with Captain Slikes. Because the thing is, somebody could just lie to me, right? They could be like, "Oh, well, this they could plant of weed and say, yeah, man, I found this weed grow," and then I have to make sure that they're 100% true. And majority of the people that have told me something has lied to me. Like just like the weed bathtub, they actually sent me a picture with a sunflower growing out of a bathtub, and I thought it was weed in the bathtub. So, but it's just one of those. I don't have anybody giving me information currently at all. That's not logged.
Or got trolled by flowers.
If you were in our position, what would you do for yourself?
Like I'm the sergeant, and which position am I in?
And
yours.
And you're you're.
We have
kind of
someone who
evaluating
potentially is
yourself.
shit talking command officers in cells, got CI shot, runs into 78s, gets clapped. Sorry, runs into criminal areas and gets clapped. 78s get down, other officers get shot. Seems to have an attitude problem. Doesn't handle discipline well.
Latches onto previous
Weak
things where he was
hairline.
wronged.
Well, to be honest, I wouldn't take criminals' words as gospel. I always back the officers on the aspect of shit talking somebody in the cells. On the CI situation, the conversation myself and Cassidy had with each other, I felt like rectified that problem. If an individual had, I got shot one time on forum. At that point, I'd never been down there without 77s. It would be a conversation again. And last but not least, the last one. What's the last one? Sergeant McNulty.
No bitches.
Okay. The question is what would you do if you were in our shoes for yourself?
We have to take
This is
complaints
more
seriously.
about what other people have said about me doing than my actual police work. I'm not saying I haven't done anything wrong in my police work. My fuck up was with me saying, yeah, Eugene is a CI when he wasn't. That's one of them, and that's it. I wouldn't.
That's the only.
I wouldn't
only
entertain
mess up.
this.
What about the disrespect towards command?
What do you mean by how did I disrespect command?
And there's been multiple occasions where you're like, you are either not understanding of like criticism that you're getting from different sergeants, you don't trust command at all. You don't trust their decisions. You want to have like sort of backup, or you think that the command's going to lie on your name in multiple occasions, where you've even said to myself, you're like, I just don't trust them because I've had someone lie on my name before in the past. How do you
It's
think
not
that
that-
feels as like someone
not
that's
that-
like trying to help you or back you up in a situation, but you won't give them the time of day because of something that happened like I don't even know how long ago?
I feel like if I say if I have an opinion, I don't think that's like if you say if I have an opinion, I don't think that's disrespect. I'm once again I might be wrong here, or I am wrong maybe, but that was I don't think I've disrespected anybody to the point where that situation with myself and you with Cassidy, I was just like, listen, we clearly had someone lie on an officer, and I was like, can I just have a witness, please? That was it. There was not. I don't trust. I trust Cassidy with everything. It's just that so it won't have a game of telephone, and that was it.
Okay, I'm sorry to interject here, but there's definitely been times for sure where you've been like rude or disrespectful, especially during the meeting with some like of the backhanded comments. Absolutely, like you and Viv have definitely gone at it in meetings before. I mean,
okay, which because it only happened twice. Well, once.
yeah, but I mean that's a situation, right? I mean you can't pretend like it didn't happen, right?
Right. It was the when she called me shooting Fredo in execution in front of the whole meeting.
Okay. You have a problem with that, Shashi? You talked to her one-on-one, right?
Right.
You fought complete through chain of command. My biggest problem with you, and this is a conversation you and I had multiple times in the past, okay? It's accountability. It's just you take your look
Like,
at the
that's
chin
it right there.
and you move
That's the
forward and you don't
that's
bitch
the
and moan
thing
about
right
it the
there.
next
He
day.
just did it right
Because
there.
that caused what? Internal drama within the PD. That causes gossip and things for people to talk about and spiral and doom about in the halls of mission PD. And instead of focusing on the next police work assignment out there, because there's so much happening.
Yeah, but I pushed that under the
we
rug.
don't
That
have
was so
time to
long
sit there
ago.
and just tear each other apart while there's so much shit happening out there in the city.
Understood, sir. I feel like I feel like I definitely did that the second time around. Cassidy and Chief Barrick was the witness to that. I said we needed more cadets. I think she took it as a jab to her when, God, honestly, it wasn't. And she said my opinion was stupid or dumb, in front of everyone. And I didn't respond. I literally went to Cassidy. Cassidy went to Chief, and that was it. I feel like I get talked to once, and then the problem fixes itself, sir.
Yeah, but didn't you and Viv have a conversation with the chief? Was there a sit down at all?
There was a point in time where they were both sat down across from each other in interrogation to hash things out.
Right.
Similar as to others have been.
Right, and I feel like ever since that moment, things are going downhill. Why is that?
No, I to be completely honest with you, I have not said a word to Sergeant Viv negatively. I've always backed her up in every call. Like if she needs help, I'm there. I haven't talked to her since.
What about personally?
What do you mean?
Like personally, that's professionally.
Right. I've never talked to her personally either. Like I've never had a one-on-one sit down with her after that conversation with the chief in the interrogation room.
Right. What I'm trying to say, there's no efforts on both sides to try to close in the gap, so it doesn't feel that awkward and tense, relationship between y'all where, you see each other as enemies, not as a subordinate and superior officer.
No, she is 100% my superior, 1,000%.
Yeah, but like I said, my fear is resentment is building up instead of actual problems being solved, because you have this attitude towards somebody who you think is insulting you, who sees you as a problem. You feel like you're doing everything you can to try to do what is best for the PD, yet you're being shut on.
Yeah, but that's not. I don't have a problem with Sergeant Viv at all. I once again, I have not had a conversation about her, nor.
But you don't think she should be command? You think she's a good teacher, but you don't think she should be command, right?
No, I never said she shouldn't be command. I said I could do a better
you said
job.
That. Okay, you can be
no.
okay. That's
No.
true. You said that you
Okay.
can do a better job.
Thank you.
And that she's just a good teacher.
Personally, I know it was Berk's call to have Viv walk over there, but I think she should be a part of this.
Where did the chief go?
He's on the phone.
I think I saw a silhouette run out to the mountains there.
He's over here on the phone.
Does anyone? Does anyone have any questions for Dan?
That's actually fucking ridiculous. I can't even lie.
In
That's
regard
so dumb.
to even his police work as well.
How often do you lie?
What is the like? This
Lie
is
to
like the
who?
most important meeting we could possibly
Suspects.
have. Like what the fuck?
Just criminals.
Mm-hmm.
Like in what aspect? Like in like if do they have
In order
do
to
they
get
have-
in order to get the truth.
in order to get the truth, not really. I haven't interrogated too many people the last 2 months. I haven't lied to anybody about anything criminal wise.
All right. In terms of patrolling, it's just a general cop. How do you think you're doing? I like aside of let's push aside all, you know, what may or may not be true.
I literally
your
don't have anything to say. About
quality
that.
as
Like,
a
I
police
just-
officer. Where do you think you stand?
I think it's awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah. I think I'm always there to back up anybody that needs help. Scene control, I believe scene control, I have that in the bud. Comms, I have that also. Report writing, my reports have been on point. Even de-escalations. I literally get called a bitch all day, and I say yes, sir. My apologies, and
This
keep
shit
it
is
moving.
unbelievable.
All right.
I don't give a fuck.
Anybody have anything else you want to bring up?
I have my other opinion that Viv should have been here the whole time, but
I agree.
All right, we can bring them back here together. Now, it's kind of like a third portion as well. All right, let's do it. Yeah, you can go on.
All right, who wants to start?
Jesus. All right, guys. Hold on, guys. Oh, come on.
So how are we doing this? Just well, on the same page.
Well, look, okay. Obviously, this panel here is trying to figure out, you know, what we're trying to do. Viv's obviously said whore piece. Shicey said it's his. Professionally, how well do you two work together?
How do you mean?
Like, as officers of the law who operate out on the streets of Los Santos, when it comes to professionality of being on the streets, how well do you two work together?
I'm not saying shit.
Or is it
I'm not
just
saying shit. I'm not
it's just
saying
butting
shit.
heads?
I ain't saying shit, bro.
Like hell.
No, I get on with my job, just as I would with anybody else.
Feisty?
Yeah, like I said, I'm always, if she asks for 7-7s, I'm there. If she needs help, I'm there. That doesn't, like, once again, I have no animosity towards her. I do my job. I'm there to support, and I'm always here to help.
Okay, you're saying there's no animosity, but look, if I, and I know you hearing conflicting things, the Zolo thing. You're saying one thing and I'm hearing another.
Right.
Let's say if I take it at face value that you are potentially shit talking sergeants to criminals. Actually, I'm not even gonna say sergeants. I'm not gonna say sergeants. Let's just say officers. I'd fucking smack you up the head.
You know, can you shout, by the way?
Me?
What'd you say?
Yeah.
Shout, yeah. Just I can't hear you very well.
Because if there's, I'm just gonna air this out now. If there's anything that really fucking pisses me off, and this happened since day one, is I obviously I don't like this policing the police thing, but sometimes we do need to be police. Sometimes we need to keep ourselves in fucking line. But there's one thing I'm sick and tired of. It's officers shit talking other officers. I'm fucking sick of it. Because all it does is breed animosity. And I think that's one of the things that's happened here. Like, if I take it at face value that you have shit talk Viv to a 95, then Viv has every right to be upset. That shit's rotten. And it breeds a bad core.
I understand. I completely agree. I just wish I got spoken to first. Because before, once again, I said this while she was over there, before she was called, Zolo called me. So, yeah, and I even apologized, tried to de-escalate the situation before you even got her.
Wait, hang on. So you knew that you'd said something to Zolo and knew that Zolo was going to say it to me?
No, I knew Zolo was going to stir and say some bullshit to try to fuck me over. Completely.
So how does Zolo know that you have this issue with me?
Because when he was in the cells and he mentioned a woman named Viviana, I was like, wait a minute, you're sleeping with Vivian, and I thought he was talking to you. At that point, he was like, why you got so flustered when I mentioned Vivian? After I mentioned Vivian, he's like, well, who's? I was like, Vivian Gray, she's my superior. He was like, what's going on with her? I was like, and I sat quiet and said, she's good at teaching. Kept it like that. Then the following day, he called me.
Everyone's a cop killer. We still need to listen to civilian complaints.
I don't remember what the exchange was, and I was like, listen,
Doesn't
I'm not
mean
even
that it's
entertain
true,
this.
but we
I already
do
know
need to
how
entertain it
if
at the
criminals
very
say
least.
Something, command runs with it. So I was like, I'm sorry, blase, blase. He called you anyways. He then called me again and said in front of Sergeant Cassidy that he was literally stirring and trying to fuck me over with Peanut.
I mean, Shiesty, you seem like you're pretty jaded about the whole thing. To say the command would run away with one thing based on one example, okay? And these conversations we talk about a lot, right? I mean, hell, we have a system in place when we try to dap somebody, right? We just don't take one side of the story and say, you know what? Okay, yeah, throw daps in his face. If that happens, then that's the correction needs to happen within the chain of command internally, right? But if it does happen to you, just file a complaint about it the proper way. Trying to have this back and forth, you know, not talking about the issue and having that clear communication, because I feel like the both of you are just not talking to each other, right? You're saying what we want to hear, but you're not talking to each other. And that's going to be a big problem because you're not going to communicate to each other. And it's going to cause more issues within the shift like we saw. And we need to fix that. That's the main issue.
Can I step in? Because I feel like you guys have decided that I don't communicate with Denzel. How many conversations have we had about these issues that we've had to address, Denzel? Because I don't just write these reports on everything without speaking to you.
We had one conversation in the cells with Chief Barrick.
Yeah, no, that was about how we get on. Yeah, that's about how we get on. But with everything else, like in terms of you saying command, just take criminals' words for it. You know how much effort has been put into looking into all the mistakes that were made in your first 30 days. The reason why things weren't just dealt with there and then is because we wanted everybody's sides for and against or whatever the hell it was, so that we weren't just jumping to conclusions. And in most circumstances,
hey, thank you,
we found
Top.
that, hey,
Thank
yeah,
you.
you were doing what you thought was correct at that time. So we went along with retraining stuff instead of the whole dapping. The one set of daps we gave out, you stood there and said, fuck all. And at the end of it, you went, so you're just using me as an example then. And then after that, the mayor comes into shift 3 and says, Why is Shift 1 Command targeting Denzel? Nobody knew about your daps, Denzel. No one other than Command.
So, back to the using me as an example, multiple people have requested 77s within Shift 1 and gotten into went to arrest somebody. No negligence daps. Negligence, not 3.
Did it
That's
result in them using lethal force because they went in alone and someone pulled a knife on them?
Hold on now. Now you said I went in there, no one got hurt. I got my 95. You sat on what could have happened. That's what you did. And
You
you
shot
also,
the driver, Denzel. That's how you got your 95.
sorry, you spoke. I did not interrupt you at all.
Hey, Spider, thank you.
I need more Pedro.
We'll Pedro after this, I promise. I promise.
That happened to me, and I was like, yeah, okay. I was like, so you used me as an example because multiple people have done it, and no negligence whatsoever. At that point, you said you talked to me multiple times. You talked to me to investigate what happened. Well, Chief Barracks interrogation room. You investigated the negligent shooting, and that was the last time we spoke with each other. Oh, and then you dapped me for the not negligent shooting, but the negligence on Orchardville. Those 3 instances was the last time we spoke. You keep saying we spoke multiple times. You don't speak to me like that unless you're investigating me. You attacked me when I mentioned we needed a bit of cadets. When I got honest on everything, I was not even taking a dig at you. You cursed me. You called me stupid in front of the whole meeting. Chief was there for that one. So I'm just trying to figure out where. I mean, once again, I have no animosity against you. When we were at the casino, when that whole shooting happened between Mr. Buddha and
we're playing
when
Pedro.
Peanut was taken,
We're playing
I was the
Pedro.
only one on the radio asking you what you needed for help. The only one.
Listen, the thing with RP cop, like when you're RP cop, there also needs to be a limit to what you do, right?
I'm
Like
just
your
trying to
fuck
figure
ups
out-
affect other people.
Am I good to talk now?
If you 13 alpha, every cop has to respond to that. Like there needs to be
take that as a no. I'll
consideration
just
when
stand- no,
certain
I'll
things
just stand
happen like that.
It's fine.
I want to hear what you have to say, Viv.
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
absolutely. Go ahead.
Yeah, say your piece. Now's the time.
When did I call you stupid and exactly how did I phrase that, Denzel?
Say again? Well, I didn't hear you. What'd you say?
How did I phrase that you were stupid?
Chief, as my witness, you were there for that one. You said somebody made a comment. I was like, I think we need a little bit more cadets. Not taking a dig at you. You said, yeah, that was a stupid comment, bluntly, in front of the
Okay.
meeting, in front of
So
everybody.
was that calling you stupid or was that saying that the comment that you made was stupid? Do I need to rephrase the question? Do you see what you're doing, Denzel? This is exactly what I've had to handle throughout your entire time as PPO. Do you know the reason why I stopped talking to you after those 3 daps were handed to you? Well, I'll explain to the rest of the group. I met with Beric shortly after that and said that I am no longer going to act as your mentor and that I am stepping away. And Beric advised me to step away from you entirely unless there was a major fuck up. That is why I stopped speaking with you after that.
He's raising his hand.
Yes, you don't have to be petty. You don't have to be petty like that.
This motherfucker.
You are my superior. You are supposed, at the time you were my mentor, you are my superior. You're supposed to, you're just supposed to check up on me. Like, you're just supposed to check up on me. You don't check up. You make sure your subordinates are okay.
I don't.
No, that was not. It's a phrase, right? It's that you don't check up. You just make sure your subordinates are okay.
And you're a PPO, and I'm your command member, same
Right.
as multiple people here are. You don't act as though you respect chain of command, whether it's me or somebody else, at all. But hey, that's why we're here, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Viv kind of spliffed him right there. I can't lie.
Anybody have anything else? Nobody? Any questions?
Not in particular, no.
Viv.
Yeah.
Has Denzel said or done anything that was directly disrespectful to you, like face to face?
Face to face? Other than the comments about we need more cadets after we did a
I mean, I think Viv
big
is wrong in
academy,
that,
by
though.
the way.
I don't
It
think
was
she
a
should have
week
got
after
defensive
a
over that.
big academy.
And
Something
I've
that the
said that.
chief can attest to, because he was there, plus sergeants that are here today also knew was going on. You know, having those gotcha moments in shift 1 meetings, you know, like where you try to argue that shooting someone in the head, isn't technically going against SOPs, because SOPs state lethal force and not lethal in the chest force. Yeah, it's those little passive aggressive comments made in front of an entire shift that I would say are disrespectful. Yeah. Other than that, everything else seems to be behind my back, so.
I don't have any other questions.
I mean, that's the big thing, right? I feel like police work could be fixed, like Denzel has done, when he's been corrected. But if what he said if what was said if what Zolo said was true, that is beyond fucked, in my opinion. As well as going to the mayor to speak about things. I get if you're frustrated, that's one thing, but we should be able to deal with that like adults and speak to each other. We're a police department, and regardless if we don't necessarily like each other, at the end of the day, we need to be able to get past that, because we need to be and work together, be successful.
I do actually have a question. Regarding you stating that you and Zolo spoke to Cassidy, how did that come about?
I think he called me saying, "You don't know how much pull I have," and I was like, "Listen, I'm not gonna talk to you." He said, we then got together at Mosley's, and I was like, if I'm gonna speak to Zolo,
I'm Z-papping. I'm Z-papping a little bit. I'm not cooked. I'm actually wide awake.
Something's up. Then that's when Cassidy and Maxwell was there, and then we had that conversation in front of him there.
Yeah, the conversation did happen. Zolo and Peanut were there, and they were trying to basically backtrack the shit that was brought up.
Oh, backtrack. Okay. What day was that? Was it the same day?
I'm unsure. I believe it was a day or two after.
Oh, okay.
Denzel, can you clarify? I actually do not remember.
I think it was a day after. Yeah, because he called me the day before he actually called. Yeah, it was the day after. The day because he called me and said, "Oh, Ruby and Viv called me," and I was like, "Okay, well, if Ruby called you, I'm being investigated for it." And at that point, we met up with him at Mosley's with Cassidy and Maxwell.
Yeah. Okay. So I believe it was the next day. Yeah, it was the next day.
Yeah, it was the next day.
Okay, so because Ruby knew about it, you guys had a further meeting about it with Cassidy.
I wouldn't say it was a meeting. It was kind of on the spot though. I
Right.
can't say anything was set up.
Okay. That was a wild guess of theirs, huh?
I mean, I think we've all stated that it seems a little to get that much information over the one comment that Denzel said he said seems a little crazy, but
Okay. I don't really have anything else to say.
Okay. Denzel, if you mind stepping away again, we will have a final chat about things, and we'll get back to you.
I don't fucking know, man. It's so rough.
All right, so from this point forward, we're just going to go around, see what everybody's recommendations are, and how they would like to move forward, or how they believe we should move forward. I guess we'll start with Viv, and how you would like to move forward with him, whatever the case might be.
He's on his second chance at being employed within the police department again, and he's just proven that his attitude is no different than the first time. And I personally cannot trust him.
So you want him gone?
Yeah.
Okay, Slacks?
I'm very biased when it comes to this whole thing because of how I dealt with Shiesty the first time. Shiesty is a good patrol cop. Just like I said, attitude, trust, accountability, respect, integrity. Those are very important as a police officer. If he does not have those, then he should be let go. So, fired is my answer.
Holy fuck.
Cassidy? Well, actually, let me backtrack. Just to go over this once again. Viv, do you think he is redeemable or fixable?
While I'm still here, no. So I don't know how you want to go about that one.
Okay. Slacks, do you think he's redeemable or fixable?
Everybody is. It's just it has to happen within. And I don't know. The problem with Shiesty, in my opinion, is just it gets stuck in his head too often, and has this like internal battle where he believes that he's being targeted.
Okay. Cassidy?
I believe I'm in the same boat as Slacks. I think it is fixable. I think it is possible. I just don't know if we have the facilities to do that right now. Or, I mean, it really depends on whether or not we think it's worth it. And I think that's what it comes down to.
And what's your recommendation on how to proceed with him?
I don't know, because like I've said, he's worked very well with me, but that doesn't mean that just because he worked well with me that all the problems that Viv has don't exist. We can't just ignore those. So I really don't know. I mean, it really feels like we have to choose here, which is the worst thing I want to do. Like that, it feels awful. I don't know.
Okay. Circle back. Sky?
I'm on duty with him quite frequently because I bleed into shift 1 quite frequently. Is his patrol work good?
Nah, it's an ultimatum and it sucks.
Most of the time. His reports are dog shit. Some of them are blank. I was reviewing his reports as he said his reports are not the gold standard, essentially. They're not. And I would value somebody who has a good attitude and knows how to properly deal with things without going to.
I think
criminal
Leon is
behavior,
actually one of the only
as
people
an
here that
adult
actually is in
over
a really
somebody
hard
who does
place,
good
though.
patrol work.
Like on a
I
personal
do
level.
not think it
Like
is
he really
redeemable
likes
or
them both,
fixable.
and he
This is
thinks he's
already his second
redeemable.
chance.
But it's not. It's whether or not we can do it or it's worth it.
Okay.
Right now.
Ruby.
Do you want me to give something?
Yeah.
Or
absolutely.
am I holding?
Huh? Whatever you want. We can talk about it after either way.
Yeah, I'll let the other two
I think
sergeants go
Leon needs to
first, if you
stop
don't
being a
mind.
coward
All right,
cop.
Bones?
The hell? He got Denzel shot, but it's also he said she said situation again. Like
concern
there's no
with
hard
everything
concrete
is it's
proof
like a,
that it was exactly his fault.
I would
which
like
is
to.
what
I wish
fucks
Anita was here.
the
'Cause
conversation, right?
I don't know if I should have asked this during the thing, but I don't know his relation with Anita, or if it's only a Viv problem. Right? It's a little tough. When it comes to anything
It
patrol
feels like Leon
oriented, I think
fences
it's fine.
nearly
like
every
you guys have all
conflict.
said.
I don't. I actually just totally disagree with that, though.
But it just comes down to a disrespect thing.
And he's not fence sitting here.
Not respecting, I guess, the chain of command. I personally believe that I think you can, it can be fixed. I think you keep him. That's gonna be my vote.
What do you think is the right? Let's say we do hold on to him. What do you
Suspension.
think is the recommendation on how to move forward? Because
2
he's
week
basically-
suspension.
2 week suspension.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Might as well fire him at that point.
That's.
I mean, we've already rehired him, right?
Yeah, but do you think the 2 weeks will actually fix him?
Well, you send him, make him go to like required therapy or something like that. I don't know if you can get some kind of like sensitivity course.
I hope you're the last vote and have to decide. That is so fucked up.
Have some emotional empathy.
I'm sorry, but this man is already on his second round of being hired.
You've already put in your vote. We're all just giving
Ooh.
votes. If we're gonna just, give comments after every vote, then I just don't think that's what.
I'm just giving my opinion, Bones. I respect how you
get it.
feel. I respect everybody's vote here. I'm just giving my opinion as well. So
That's gonna be that's my 2 cents.
McNulty.
Anytime I've worked alongside him there, doesn't poking his head in to too often, but when he does, he's a cop that I genuinely enjoy working alongside of. Good attitude, great personality, and I think that personality bites him in the fucking arse more often than not. I think he's someone that responds extremely
Okay, but
well.
Bones doesn't have
to
the
head-on
same
confrontation.
relationship with Denzel and Viv.
I also think that bites him in the arse. I don't think fire him will really solve anything, to be honest. A suspension.
It's a totally
won't fucking
different
do anything like that.
situation.
The same mentality I had with what was this? I would rather try retrain and focus the heart of the problem, which is just addressing problems with him blunt and head on.
And if that approach does not work out, what do you do afterwards?
He's done.
I mean, I'd sit him down, just face the. As much as these panels are good because we get everyone here and we kind of do that, I'd just sit him down and be like, brother, your personality is completely melting you away in this PD, and you're gonna fuck yourself over.
Can I
Maybe
Sorry.
maybe I'm a bit of a softie. I like the guy. I'm gonna take that into consideration because I like him and I enjoy working with him.
Real quick, Beric, you said he's gone if he fucks up again. You mentioned this when we took him on the second time.
Mm-hmm.
And here he is. And here's the third chance coming.
Hey, third time's a charm.
You hold everything I have to say. So your recommendation is to hold on to him, and you believe that he's fixable. Okay. Alice? You need like a recap what we're
Yeah, can I get a recount of what everybody
so
said?
essentially going around the circle and kind of going over if or what what your recommendation is and how to proceed with Denzel.
She's gonna say
and
stay.
if you believe that he is fixable or
Merrick is
redeemable.
gonna say stay. Ruby's gonna say no, and it's gonna be a fucking tie. And I'm gonna have to be the deciding vote.
Yeah, what did everybody vote? Is it? I didn't hear 100% of what everybody said.
There's not really real 100% votes, but if we were kind of keeping tally, it'd
Well,
be
I
2
mean,
to
it's
3.
basically 2 retrain. Everybody else had fired.
Yeah, it's basically 2 to 3.
2 to 3.
Two votes for him to remain and receive retraining, basically brought down back to the bottom and build him back from the ground up, and 3 to let him go. We'll be done with it.
I might need a little bit more time to think about it. I don't know if I could say one way or the other right now.
So
Cassidy,
undecided.
where are you at? Yeah. Cassidy, where are you at?
I mean, like I said, I think I think he can be retrained, and I think it's possible. It just comes down to whether or not it's worth it. Do we give somebody a third chance?
Well, only you can answer that because it's you that we needed your decision from.
So fucking hard. I do think if we give him another chance, there's no fucking leeway, like at all. Like there isn't. Like he's gone. Like there's no second chances. There's no you fucked up. Here's a dap. It's you fucked up. You're fired. If that's something that we agree on as a command structure, I'd say let's do the retraining. If that's not something that we can agree on, and say, hey, it's definitely gonna be that way, then no. I think we have to fire him now.
I'm sorry. I have to ask. Look, you're saying it was starting from the ground up. This man is a PPO. He is the ground.
Well, I mean,
that's what makes it difficult. If it was an officer, my recommendation would be demotion. The same one I gave Clueless a long time ago with the whole panel, right? But he's a cadet, and this is second chance. And that's why I voted to be fired, because we have to draw a line somewhere, right? Enough is enough.
You thought about it anymore, Alice?
If he were to stay, I guess my question would be like, Cassidy, would you step up to be the person who, for going forward?
See, I've tried to as his mentor recently. Obviously, I can't be on top of him 24/7. But the reason that I do think it's possible isn't because of like some bias or because he's my friend or whatever. It's because I've actually seen improvement. So I think it is possible. But again, it comes down to whether or not it's worth it. So, I mean, if we think it's worth it, and we can guarantee if he fucks up again, it's over, then I'm okay with trying to be on top of it and doing my absolute best to get him there. But it is also a lot of work to just be on top of somebody 24/7 like that. Especially when numbers are so low and I'm very busy already.
I have never known any PPO to have or need as much input as Denzel.
He gave a straight
We're
answer.
being-
If we say we can do it, if we're gonna do it, we'll
told
keep
to
him. But
focus
if
and
they're
bring
saying
in
no,
more
then
and
we're
more
then
people. These
goodbye.
are people who haven't got
I
experience.
think that's pretty straightforward.
These are people who are going to need the guidance, etc., etc. I'm basically backing up what Cassidy is saying. He takes up a lot of time and effort. He's already been on his second chance, which I was told, by the way, would be his final chance.
I see very much a majority of his issues as being, personality issues, if you will, or decision-making issues, more than police work, which is, and in our current, it's
It's
probably
a
not going
yes.
to be the
It's
answer a lot of
keep
people
him if
want
we
to
can
hear.
agree on
But in
something.
our
If we
current
can't all
state,
agree, then he's fired.
There's
I think
not a
that's
lot of
pretty
those people out
straightforward.
there. There's not a lot of those people that we can depend on to show up and show face every day and give their effort and do what they can. They might not be perfect and never will be, but that doesn't mean we can't do absolutely everything that we can. And I'm not saying that anybody in this circle hasn't already.
I think he's shift one because it's
But what I'm saying is
schedule
we
is required.
should
right?
be actively, unless they are doing something that is egregiously terrible, like egregiously terrible, I will always lean in the direction of trying to help people improve, both on the field and just how they are as a person. He's not perfect. He never will be.
Can I ask what your definition of egregiously terrible is? Because honestly, I think joking about someone being a CI just to get some information and going, oops, never mind, take it back, is kind of egregiously terrible, especially when someone was shot recently because that name was given over.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty bad. That's
So
yeah,
we're
it's
just gonna
definitely
ignore that?
Outrageously bad.
yeah.
Okay.
That's
I'm just trying to make sure that my standards align with everybody else's standards for the PD.
Well, we're
I
having a
agree,
conversation right now, right?
That's fucked.
Ruby, you haven't spoken much. What's your opinion?
I have a question. This is for Viv and Cassidy. And yeah, I wish Anita was here, but I completely understand. If Denzel were to stay, what would you do as command to quote unquote keep him in line or make sure that he is towing the line?
I've been told not to do shit unless it's egregiously terrible.
Okay. Let
this
shake
is,
that
this
off.
is not no.
And I'm asking if he were to stay as command,
this chat does not hate Denzel.
as his superiors, if he were given the if we decided, okay, you can stay, even if we decided, okay, you're full officer, what would you do? Would you do anything? Would you just let things roll out? And if Daps hit him, then Daps hit him. What would you do, if that were the case?
I mean, with me personally, he's very worried about everything that happens, so he calls me no matter what. He gets an unknown call, he calls me and says, hey, I got an unknown call. Hey, Cassidy, check Twatter. They're saying they're going to shoot me. I haven't even been in the South Side. You've been with me. Like, he makes sure to do those things. He checks in because he's very paranoid. And as his mentor, I feel like I've been somebody that he can trust and come to over the past, since it's begun. And I think if that continues, it's an upward trend. I think it's a positive, and I think it has been a positive and will continue to be a positive. And like I said, I've always had his best interest in mind. I always have everybody in the PD. I always have their best interest in mind. I'm trying to help them as much as I can. And I mean, maybe I agree with, maybe I'm with McNulty. Maybe I'm soft because I do enjoy him, but like I do think he's redeemable, and I think that the way he's been acting as me as his mentor already has been a positive change. And I will continue down that trajectory if he happens to stay hired. If it comes to dapping, I am absolutely not afraid to speak to Denzel, and he knows me and him got off to a shaky start when I got senior because of a Taurus issue way back. I'm not afraid to speak my mind and tell him when he fucks up, and I don't know why, but he seems to respect it more from me. 'Cause, again, I don't believe that's a good thing. Like, if he could respect one command member more than the other, that's not a good thing.
I agree.
That's not respecting a rank. That's just you know, picking and choosing when we respect people.
Yeah, that cannot happen. Like, it just cannot.
And Viv, from a command point of view for you?
I'm just gonna continue to do my job. And I think I can only see it as him targeting me more. So.
How so? Can you elaborate more on that so I can help understand your perspective?
Well, it's exactly what Cassidy just said.
He's in like command shop and not like not go to you often or not respect what your calls.
Okay, so shift 1, Ruth, Aldo, Sonia, and what? He pushed through every single one of them. Then I got made into sergeant, and he thought it was a really good thing at first until I started pointing out mistakes that he was making, his attitude, etc. And then all of a sudden, I am the worst thing to, I don't know, fucking grace this police department. You can see how he was speaking when I entered the conversation and how he became incredibly accusatory. How he said in front of you all that the chief bared witness to me calling him stupid, when actually, when you ask him again exactly what was said, I called the comment he made stupid because it was a really stupid comment to make in front of the entirety of shift 1. But he stood here trying to claim that even the chief will have his back in saying that I called him as a person stupid. I'm going to continue doing my job. I'm going to continue holding up the standards of the PD. Yes, we need people out there, but what the fuck is the point in numbers if they're all running around being absolute asshats like Denzel has been doing? He puts himself in danger. He puts others in danger. He sees no issue with that. Now, he likes to hang out with the boys, right? He has his little friends. He likes to go and bitch about people. Everyone needs to rant. I don't give a shit about that. When you are talking to members of the public who are known to PD in a violent manner, that shit is not going to stop. He was doing this regarding Ruth. He will continue doing
a lot
it
of this
regarding
stuff
me.
is
And
stuff
I
that's
think to
said,
think
and
that,
we
you
have
know,
to we
giving him a
can't take
third
shit at face
chance
value.
is going to change everything.
He lies about it in
You
here.
guys are
He
on
lied
an
about not shit
incredible
talking to
amount
Zolo.
of copium right now.
Okay, let me rephrase my question. As command,
You can only go off
and
what you
as
know.
leaders of Shift 1, if Den were to stay, as your leadership skills, what would you do? I'm not talking about your feelings. I'm talking about as your leaders, as your leadership skills.
For me personally, nothing will change. I've been very stern with him, and everything is, like I've said, when he's worked with me, it's been fine. So
That's what I just said. I'm going to continue to do my job. If that's retraining, it's retraining. If it's disciplinary action, it's disciplinary action. The funniest thing
Okay.
is that he says that like
I know he
I
lied to
don't
OC,
check up on him.
but Leon
I'm the
doesn't.
one person who can point out his distress call in the entirety of shift 1. I'm always the person that picks up on that shit. I'm always the
Ocean
first
King.
person to send people to
Ocean
go to his
King.
aid.
Ocean King.
Like, there's nothing more paramount in my mind than our department's safety and integrity, and I will hold people accountable to it. And I'm going to continue to do so. And it is going to be me basically banging my head against a brick wall with a lot of people, but that's
Agreed,
essentially how
Bruce.
that works.
Agreed.
You've got to keep pushing for people to do better.
Guys, can you please not
And
spam
I'm
the
going to
chat?
continue to do that.
Guys, can you please not spam the chat? My mom bought me this new
Okay.
laptop.
Alice, is there anything you wanted to input?
Really enjoy giving blowjobs.
Anyways, I bought a whole bunch of shungite rocks. Do you know what shungite is?
Oh, fuck off.
Anybody know what shungite is?
Thank you for the dollar.
No, Suge Knight. I think he's
I
locked
really
up in
think
prison.
that there's a lot of information
Talking
that I just
shungite.
got.
Anyways,
that,
it's a 2 billion year old like
I was
rock
unaware
stone
of
that
fully.
protects.
And
Thank
I'm
you
gonna
for the
need
donation.
probably a little time to think about it before I could say one way. I really need to sleep on it and kind of think through everything and weigh pros and cons of both sides. And if I'm gonna be really honest, making a split decision like that over something kind of serious is that's like a lot. I just really would, I don't know. I just really would think I need a little bit of time to think about it.
I mean, if I will, are we going to be doing this for all PPS? Because it was my understanding that, you know, we want someone fired, we fired. This has been honestly I like Denzel. Let me say that right now. I work with him almost daily as I bleed into shift 1, and sometimes he comes around at the end of shift 3. I like the dude. I think he's an okay officer, not the greatest, but he does okay work. But everything that Viv has listed out today is completely unacceptable. If I found out one of my PPOs in shift 3 were doing that, I'd want them fired too. Like, it's ridiculous. Mind you, him being on his second chance as well, he should have been fired already.
Do you think it's concerning that like I'm not trying to like be like one's like it's concerning for me that it's Cassidy's like, okay, he's fixable, he's good, it would just take time. But whenever he's around me, everything's great and I think he's really good. And then it's just like complete it's I don't know. That's what left me at a point where it's like tough, right?
Okay, so the thing is, I think it's very different between myself and Cassidy is because Cassidy came in at a different time, and also Cassidy has a different approach to things, right? I understand that the same approach doesn't work with everybody, but I've seen, I don't know, before any of us got put in, well, before the current high command were put in their positions with the last round of high command and the seniors that we had then, there was the same shit. I was like, okay, Cassidy is one in a bunch of, I don't know, like 6 of us maybe that were in these positions so far for shift 1. He's the only one that he's getting on with so far. Like I said, I really wish Anita had been here. I really wish the shift 1 representation had been here. Anita,
What do you think she would have said?
Anita,
I know it's a little unfair,
honestly,
but I mean you're with her all the time.
she doesn't obviously have as much button heads with Denzel as I have had. But she is very much alarmed at the amount of stuff that we have to deal with him. She has had it in her thought process where she will take lead on something with him just
Hey,
because of the
people are
way
toxic.
that he reacts to me,
Mods
which to
know
me
to ban
anyway
him
is a red
straight up.
flag.
No toxicity. I can't read chat this
She
whole
was
time
the
because
one
I'm
that
trying to pay
issued the last
attention.
lot of
But
deaths, and he
I have faith in
still,
the mods.
even in this conversation just now, points at it as being a me thing. She issued that. She led the conversation with that. I was simply there, but it was a me thing. And this is always
Everybody
gonna
just
be the way
shits on
it
me
is.
instead of hating on anybody else, to be honest. I mean, that's if that can't be worked. If he can't respect all the commands, he's got to be fired, straight up. But if
Ruby,
it's something he can work past, then I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm soft because I want to give people chances. I know he's been through so many, but I do believe it's possible.
For me, it's not even the second chance. It's just you guys have stated that he's. I don't know. You guys have all stated that he's good, and that
So
it
this
can
is
be
a gang
fixed,
meeting.
But some have. It's just like.
Yeah, this is a gang meeting.
2/3 have said it's fixable. It will just take time, and some have just said it's not fixable. So it's tough. I don't know.
I mean,
I was the first person to fire Shiesty, so like I said, that's why I'm very biased. Because to me, the second chance you fuck up, you're gone. You know, that's how I see it.
I mean, are we sat here now trying to change each other's votes, or are we just voicing opinion?
No, I want to hear what Ruby has to say. She's the last person.
Interesting. It's been really interesting hearing everyone's opinions as well.
What the hell, Dima?
And
hell?
weighing up Denzel as an officer, and then Denzel as the person who has caused some issues, who at times has shown disrespect, and who has taken 60 days in
Yeah, you're
PPO.
Probably right.
And some of the
TBH.
biggest reasons he's still PPO is because of attitude. It isn't really because of his policing. Yes, he's been dapped for mistakes, the same as a regular officer would. So right now, for me, I have a little bit of a different opinion. My opinion is based on his basic policing skills. Like any other person that I would hold up or level against as another PPO, I would make him full officer. However, Denzel is the author of his own life, and I believe that unfortunately it will be a very short time span that he will probably be dapped and released. This is a very odd take, I know. Do I think he's redeemable? Sure. Do I think he should have been released a long time ago? Yes, but I think we're past it. So for me, just listening to everybody's opinions today, I don't even want to step into the is he redeemable.
She agrees with Leon.
I want to put the future in his hands. I want to tell him, okay, go ahead. You are an officer. And if he makes mistakes, it's
That's
not
what I said.
on
I said that shit
Viv,
literally
it's
2
not
weeks
on
ago.
shift 1. It's not on the command not guiding him,
I said
because
that
he's
shit
had
2
60
weeks
days
ago.
of guidance, second times around. So I know it's a little bit of an odd take for me, and it may not be what you want to hear, but
I'm not saying it's
that's
the
my
correct
thought
choice.
pattern. My
I'm
thought
just saying
pattern
that was
is
my
if
choice.
someone is an officer and they can't
that might not
be
be
an
correct.
officer
It
and
could
they
be
get
totally wrong.
dapped for the stupid stuff,
my
it's on them. And I do not believe that we should tell Shift 1 that they have to redeem a person. A little bit of a different take. That's just my opinion.
Yeah. If anybody else has anything to say, speak now.
Speak of
Otherwise,
Sergeant.
myself and Ruby are gonna step aside. Okay.
Oh, Be right back.
Yeah, just yeah.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. I'm gonna die.
Really gonna get your phone like that?
Oh, it's Opal. She's been texting me about like lawyer stuff, but I didn't want to be disrespectful during the
What happened
chat.
with Zolo?
She texted me also before I forget. Slacks told me to write a raid for Zolo, but I literally can't. Can you tell him to write it? That was
Yeah, I'll
what I
write
was
it. Zolo's been caught to
What?
back-to-back PD chest armor and
what,
IFAX.
why can't she write
I
it?
don't know. I don't know.
There's no
That's-
how, or
I don't know. I was gonna ask her. That was just the message she sent
yeah,
me. I
ask
literally-
how before she throws it to a captain of all people.
No, I said I'll work with her on it. We had a conversation previously that if she
Oh,
rolls some of
right.
it, I'll finish the rest of it.
Okay. I have a question. Completely off topic. The gold that I found on Marty Banks's car, it's got serial numbers on it.
Is there a track that to like Maze Bank?
Well, that's where I believe it was taken, so that's my approach.
I
don't-
see.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I know it was taken from there, but it's. I don't know why they're serialized. If I can't, I don't have the tool to track them. That's the way I'll word that. I don't run it like a gun, right?
You just need to get a guy with connections.
Yeah, I need a. I
You
really
know, like
need
it's like Pawn
someone who
Stars
works
where
at
you
the
call
bank.
you gotta call your gold guy.
Dumbly.
Give me the instant number and I'll see what I can do. I'll reach out to like maybe a banker or something from the state.
Yeah, get your gold guy.
Yeah, yo, you
Call
got
the
a gold
gold
guy?
guy. Call the gold guy.
Yeah, that's what it comes down to.
Yeah, I know a guy.
Else? Do you have food?
5739.
Only have drink.
If you have more than that, then I could use some too.
Yeah, I got some.
I came prepared, and I'm still starving.
I didn't come prepared.
Here you go.
Things been doing amazing.
There you go.
But
Appreciate it,
he
brother.
needs to get out of cadet.
Who needs
phase.
drinks?
I think he needs to focus on that more because his basic police work, as
Anybody
far
need a
as
drink?
I was told, needs work. But all the other
Oh,
shit
more
he
for
does
me.
is fucking amazing.
Has anyone got a snack left or no?
What do I have? I have a cheese smoothie. It's a drink though.
Nah,
That's
nah, I'm
disgusting.
good.
I have this for you.
Got 4 cheese food.
Oh my god, thank you,
You're
Alice.
welcome. You're welcome.
You ever thought about wearing 3 chains?
The rock I threw at the gas pump to blow up
no.
Bean. By the
I
way.
can't afford a third one.
We just got a
Yeah.
raise.
True, $9.50 an hour.
Times are tough. Times are tough. You know, 2 Chains was. I still have to pay monthly on these. You know, they're
Promote Den,
expensive.
demote Leon. I agree. I think that's a
we
good
were
idea.
40 points short of that fucking quota.
I tried.
Yeah, we were close.
I fucking tried.
I'm genuinely shocked considering our 40 million bajillion guns off the street last week.
Well, for incident, right? It doesn't stack, does it?
I mean, I joked to Siobhan and she was like, just make separate reports for the guns. And I was like, huh?
Yeah, I don't think we should do that because
I
that's
was
really,
like, that doesn't sound right.
No.
that's playing the system for sure for advantage.
Yeah, but I guess that's true. If we do a gang shootout and we get 10 guns, it only counts for like, what, 5 quota points or whatever for
Yesterday we got like 7 or 8 guns.
that. In one
Maybe
scene?
9. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm. I mean, would have had at least a few more if those 2 guys didn't get away.
Dude, I shot them so many times in that fucking Sultan. Actually, 3 guys. The bike guy got away too.
Hey, just not me for obvious reasons, but does someone want to go and talk to Denzel so he's not shitting himself over there?
Cassie, you should probably do it because if me and McNulty go over there, we're definitely gonna fuck with him.
Just because he's on his own and we're waiting for, we know that we're waiting for
on it.
the 2 chiefs.
All right, I'm going
Okay,
over.
all right.
I'll go over there,
I'm
too.
going to.
No, I'll stay here.
Rami's blue is on scene, by the way. So is Kay and Pete.
Hey, man, you okay?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Oh, it's not looking good, man.
Oh, come on, McNulty.
Just don't call Lenny Hawk after this, okay? All right.
Denzel. I don't know why he's being a fucking asshole. But the chief and the assistant chief are speaking right now. I just wanted to come over here and talk to you just so you aren't just standing here by yourself.
I'm not okay.
No, I can't imagine you are.
I'm not okay whatsoever. There's no ounce of okay. I just want to be completely transparent.
Oh, I understand. I'm sorry. But just chief, the assistant chief, they're speaking right now. And once they're done, I'm sure they're going to call you up, all right? Don't listen to McNulty being a fucking asshole. I mean, this is a serious situation. I get he's trying to bust balls, but that's not the
So
time
we
and
need
place.
more busting balls. We need that.
Yeah, but there's a time and a place to bust balls, right?
Right. Yeah, you're right.
I don't know if right now is the time when obviously shit's serious. Just want to come down here, talk to you real
I
quick.
appreciate you checking up on me. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Hopefully they'll be done soon. They'll call you up, all right?
Don't worry. I mean, we're on the same shift, so we're both sucking here.
I'm fucking tired. It's been 13 hours.
Bro, that right there. What do you mean? My dumbass was up all last night in the fucking little apartment playing Fallout 4 last night.
Oh
So,
my god.
I'm fucking exhausted.
I'm trying to fucking smoke Delta 8 legal. Delta 8 and go the fuck to bed. Fuck's sake. All right. I'm gonna go back up there, see if they need me. Hopefully they'll call you, and hopefully they're done soon.
Alrighty.
Owens, I'm gonna keep it a buck before we go up there. The fact that the chief walked off to have a phone call, I don't give a fuck what it was about during that, is so obscenely pathetic. It's a time. Oh, is this a barracks panel? Real quick. Hey guys.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
How's everybody doing?
Yeah, good.
Foggy out today.
Oh.
Awkward. Awkward. How about them New York Knicks? Am I right, guys? I'm gonna play music now.
What is this Twitter post? James Randall.
About the big meech?
Which?
Yeah, who the fuck is that?
He said that he was
Is that
in a
who's
gang.
in the picture? Who the fuck is in the picture?
I don't. That looks like one of those Dan guys.
Fingal, baby.
I don't know why he added me either. That was weird.
Yeah, it's so odd.
That's fucked up. Got anything by George Michael? Actually. He wrote Big Meech. You didn't see it? He said the Big Meech, and then he posted this photo, and then I tweeted out question mark, and then he added me and just did it again.
Holy crap, it went dark quick.
I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feeling got no rhythm. No, it's easy to pretend. Oh, you're not a fool. Banger. I'm tired. I am so fucking tired.
Yeah, I'm fucking tired.
I need to go to. I can't even imagine how tired you are.
Yeah, I know, and then you got fucking Chef 3.
I
Oh
feel
my
I feel so
God.
bad for you.
I
This
mean-
is like the worst. This fucking time was just.
Alice
Fuck.
hasn't slept yet.
I'm pretty sure Alice is comatose right now.
She might be falling asleep standing up at this point. Yeah. There's no way you cuff checked her. That's fucking mean.
Yeah,
That's mean.
She's comatose. She's comatose. She's out.
Oh,
She's fucking out.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh.
She's sleeping half the
That's
time.
so fucked up. Yeah, that's why she couldn't vote. Oh no. Girl. Girl, wake up. Alice.
I'm awake. I'm just chilling.
Hey.
Yeah, you was awake, huh?
Really pondering over what to do, you know?
Yeah.
Do you want me to get Dan or?
Just wait for the time being.
Okay.
First of all, I just want to say I appreciate everybody being here today and providing all their feedback, this, that, and the other. It's much appreciated. And
Missing slacks, by the way.
where'd he go?
He had to call this gold guy.
Classic.
He's running up right now. Looks like.
Gotta call his gold guy. I just want to play Hades 2 and go to bed. And eat. I haven't eaten today. I just remembered that. I literally haven't eaten today.
Who are we waiting for?
Slacks.
Oh.
Right over there. Okay. So first of all, like I said, just want to thank everybody for all the work that they have been doing already, and I'm sure all the work that they'll continue to do. It does not go unnoticed or unappreciated. And I know at times it may not feel like some of us might not have your back, this, that, and the other. And I promise you that is not the case. Just trying to weigh everything as objectively as possible and come to a decision that is not best for, one or two people individually, but the best for everybody as a whole within this police department across all the shifts. And that includes every aspect from, the general health of officers, the general health of, people that everybody will see throughout the city. And that's generally how all my decisions will be made going forward. So with that being said, how we are going to move forward with this is he is going to be just brought up to officer. His fate is going to be put in his hands. He's not going to be babied. He's not going to be coddled. Nothing like that going forward. If you have problems with him, you dap him. And if he reaches that point, he's gone. And this is for anything. If he's talking shit behind people's backs, you dap him. If you fucking name it. If it's anything under the sun where he's actually still creating issues, just do your job. Just do your job, and you'll have our full support. And that's how we're going to proceed. We're going to give it absolutely.
I mean, I don't think it's a bad choice.
Just put it
I
in his
don't
hands.
think giving him one
Let
last
him decide if he wants to
opportunity
actually be here or
is.
not.
I think
It's up
giving
to
him the absolute chance. I think it's good for him.
I'm sorry, did I just hear that correctly?
Yeah. Slacks, I have a question.
Yeah.
When he was fired the first time, was it because of his personality and things that he did, or was it because of mistakes that he made on the field?
Respect and mistakes were being made on the field. The bench trial with the CI, the investigations and how we were doing things, and the sheer lack of respect for the captains, for example.
Okay. Do you have any specific examples of that?
I mean,
happened, or
this happened 3-4 months ago. Obviously, the one would have more hands-on experience is Captain Ruth, but she's not here today. I was shift 2. I mean, I dealt with the aftermath after she would come to me and speak to me about it.
Interesting.
I'm okay. You want us to feel supported as your command barrack, but now you want to promote him to officer?
Yeah,
I'm
that's
costing
exactly
myself
what,
a lot of
that's
money.
Exactly what's happening.
Shit is expensive as hell.
I just worry because there are certain officers that feel like they're untouchable in the PD. And they have flexed that to other civilians before. Example, the whole thing with Marlowe and the Cletus, for example, right? I just worry about that,
One more time? That whole
Cassidy
thing?
thinks he's untouchable.
For example,
oh yeah,
the
big
Marlowe
time.
Cletus
Yeah, he
incident
thinks he's
where
untouchable. Big time.
officers feel like
Cassidy's
they're
got a huge ego,
untouchable
power
because,
hungry, rank chasing piece of
other
shit.
people cover for
psychopath.
them, other
He's
people have
actually
their
a real
back.
evil,
they're
evil
not going to
dude.
get fired. They know they can get away with it, quote unquote.
And he's a Knicks fan.
I still think that I would like to think more so on whether or not get my opinion on whether he should be fired or not happens. However, I think out of the sheer respect for the people that are going to be having to put the effort in to make sure that he does better and that have seen issues with him, promoting him is not the direction.
His
that
ego is why
it
he's
should
busy
go,
for Raya.
personally. And whether or not he's a PPO or an officer in that case, doesn't make a difference, but promoting him to officer promotes the bad things that he is doing.
And if it continues, punish him for it, and he continues to do it, that's the end.
Correct, but
So
you're
when-
praising him by promoting him, no?
So when I
I
spoke
don't feel it that
to
way.
when I spoke to Chief just down there, I said my opinion is he's either full officer or he's going to stay at PPO. Either way, I don't think Shift 1 should coddle him and that he is an adult, and whatever happens from here on out should be his responsibility.
Eric, question.
Sure.
Remember years ago when I vented to you about a situation with Drainer?
Mm-hmm.
You remember how unsupported I felt? And Viv, actually, even. It was me and
For
Viv.
the people that
for
think
one as
Denzel should be
well.
fired after this
Oh, back
decision,
when I
though.
was the one that backed his firing, and then it got overturned. He came back and shot a sheriff. Yeah, I remember that.
Are we running
If
it
he
back?
stays the same way,
We're running it
Because that
back.
hopefully he gets
definitely does
fired.
not feel supporting at all.
I understand. But Denzel's not going to be a drainer. That's not.
I didn't think Lenny Hawk was going to shoot Slacks in the head either.
No, I never put it past him. But. There's some people
Paula,
that are just,
thank you for the
a lot
5-bagger to
crazier
Rory,
than me.
Springer, Pat, Doobie, CTSVP,
But
Kenan, Dante, and Geek. Thank you so
I'm in
much.
the same boat as Denzel. I think it's slightly unfair, but I understand what you're saying, and I'm sorry if I make you feel that way, and I apologize. But ultimately, I am of the opinion.
Thank
that
you. I appreciate it.
It is valuable maintaining him, and if he is fixable,
I can't believe you hate him, Dima.
we should try.
Okay, so what is it? Are we fixing him, or is it down to him now? Because I'm getting mixed messages. And seeing as it's Shift 1, and I am a command member for Shift 1 at this moment,
You do your job.
is it
and I
our
will fix him.
responsibility or his? So, okay.
And if he doesn't want to adhere to the advice that I give him, then that's on him, and he'll be gone.
So, the conclusion of the panel, he's promoted, he's on thin ice. What else?
His DAPs will stay retroactive, so he'll stay at 4 until those fall off or whatever. But yeah. Yeah, in conclusion,
It's a tough one. I don't know.
he's gonna push
In
him
my
up to
opinion, I
officer,
wouldn't have been
see what
happy
he
with either
does,
fucking answer.
And if it doesn't fit, it doesn't
Sucks.
fit.
'Cause it actually is a shitty situation.
Yeah, he's
I love Denzel. Having Denzel around is so great. But
You realize the example
He's
you're
fucking up.
setting for everybody else, right?
He's not the worst example of people out there. There's much worse.
Can I just go over something? So, Cassidy, Bones, and McNulty. Did you all say he's redeemable?
I think everybody is.
I also agree.
But
I agree with
he's
that.
a very strong personality that's probably going to bite him in the arse.
Okay,
That works.
because I was just kind of keeping a tally on everyone's recommendations, and I know Sky,
Whoa,
Slacks,
whoa,
and Viv,
whoa,
you guys kind of said no, he's done for, and I know that Alice, you wanted a bit more time
Cringe.
to think about it. Whether he's full officer or he stays at PPO, I honestly think that Shift 1, you've done your job, and you've done it excellently, and I think it's time to hands off him. And whether Beric decides to promote him or leave him at PPO for a little bit longer, I don't really care. But either way, from here on out, he needs to understand that if he makes a mistake, he will be dealt with by the DAP system. You guys won't hold back on DAPs or whatever needs to be done for your shifts. I just feel like I feel like he's gotten, many people have gotten away with things.
Ash Chief, my fear is it's not really fixing the problem because he's still going to feel targeted because now we're going hard on him. He's under the microscope even more now because on even more thin ice. So he's going to feel targeted. He's going to complain and say, hey, these are coming after me. I'm not doing anything. These guys want me gone.
I guess if he does that, then we're not tolerating that even in the slightest, and he's just fired.
Okay, but even at a split vote at the moment, it has to go one way or the other. And I know that everyone here has their opinions on, which way they believe it should go. I just, my personal feeling is that he's about to steer his own ship either completely off the island or he's not. He's going to have to make a decision.
I totally understand that. I think the promotion just sends a wrong message into the whole entire PD. I respect it. I just don't agree with it.
So what's the alternative?
Fire him. Have him fire him and have him go through academy or send his ass to Dogtown for 2 weeks. Have him earn the badge back. Have him come back crawling to us.
I said just do a 2-week suspension.
I will interject.
That was my answer.
Okay.
I don't think sending him to Dogtown is a good idea. I mean, they're literally just gonna make him fucking execute.
You know what I mean? I'm saying humble him a little bit.
Yeah. No, I
Society needs to
understand.
get
I just
humbled.
think
Him getting promoted is gonna just flex his ego even more, and we don't want that in the PD.
No, I agree with that. I just wanted to say the thing about the Dogtown because I honestly think that's probably the worst option. They literally will just make him do awful shit continuously while he's in there.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I can see the negative side of that. I just think the PD does not need more internal issues and officers talking about this promotion even more. It will cause more problems internally. People will see it the wrong way. Narratives will be
As funny as that would be, I think it would be bad.
We'll spend more
Like, it
time
just
trying to
doesn't
shut
make
down
sense.
drama than do
The
police work.
PD hates Dogtown and the way they treat the criminals,
He's
right?
suspended for 2 weeks, and then when he returns, there's no announcement or anything like that, and he just is an officer, and he doesn't really have a clean slate in our eyes.
That suspension will do fucking nothing. Just either fire him or give him the promotion. Put his life at the suspension. He's been a PPO for 60 fucking days. Suspending him will do nothing. A week in Dogtown will do nothing. If you want to humble him, he's already been a PPO for 2 straight months. Humbling him will do nothing. Put it in his hands, and then we'll see what happens. Or fire him. If you, as the chief and the assistant chief of police, is what you want to do going forward, okay.
Yeah, we all respect it. I can tell you, we'll all respect it.
Other
We're just
people
trying
do
to
dumb
give you
shit
our
all the
opinion as
time,
far as how we
like,
see things.
Jimbo
Just
does
like how you
dumb
come
shit
to
all
us
the
for
time.
opinions.
Probably not as bad, but not like the CI stuff. People do dumb shit all the time. We can't make him a dispatcher because then that's seen as disrespected dispatch.
Real a pin drop, right, guys?
Yeah.
You could hear the crickets in the bushes out there.
It's a quiet place.
Okay, we doing that here, or do you guys want to be like? Personally, I'm a shithead, so I'd tell him to just simmer away for the night, and we'll talk to him tomorrow, or shift one can.
Viv, you haven't said anything?
I don't think I need to say anything. I think everything that you've said is made it very clear to me about what it is that's moving forward, and I don't have to like what you said, but at the end of the day, this is your decision, and it'll happen. So, I would just, if you're gonna do it, I'm not gonna. Don't ask me to fucking do it, please, for the love of God.
No.
I'm
Promote him?
not fucking.
No, Viv. No.
No, that's never gonna happen. Each and every one of you were put in the positions that you are because we genuinely believe that you should be there, and genuinely value each and every one of your opinions. and genuinely always will want to hear each and every one of your opinions, without question.
Warren, if you say it another 20
We
times, it's probably
genuinely
going to
believe
happen.
each and every one of you do good work, and are the examples that we want to set on to everybody. This decision doesn't have anything to do with, there's certain things surrounding this situation.
That's the plan.
And we're very thankful for all of you being here. Because God knows where things would be if it wasn't already, if we didn't have all of you.
If you're gonna do it, just do it, because I think your actions speak louder than your words right now, Barry.
I think we're just going around in
So
circles. I'm going to argue here.
I want everybody in this circle to understand something. And I don't know how much everybody speaks to everybody on the standard officer level or anything along those lines, or how close they are to everybody. People do need to be held responsible for the mistakes that they made, but that does not mean that we need to throw them under the bus at every single potential opportunity. Because if we are going to build something where people will actually have their backs every single day in and day out, we cannot continue to just absolutely burn every single fucking bridge that we build. We can't, because it will never happen. And the goal that we're trying to achieve of every single person being together and working together and liking being around each other will not be achieved if we constantly go at each other. We need each and every single fucking person that we can have. We will not survive if we just constantly are throwing people off the diving board. If we're constantly just fucking shooting ourselves in the foot, it will not work. It will not happen. We will not survive. We need each and every single person that we can have. And I'm not saying that we shouldn't trust the random civilian that runs up and says, this person did this, this person did that. But we're not going to take their word as gospel either. Because how's that going to look when fucking, I don't know,
I'm sorry that I brought you these issues where I have felt like I have been bullied and pushed out.
and you are
I'm
perfectly
sorry.
fine with the way that you feel, and you should feel the way that you feel.
No,
I'm
because
not
then at
saying
the
that
same time,
whatsoever.
Barrett, you've just shouted in front of everybody about us trusting a civilian over a PPO. That is not the case whatsoever.
That is,
but
okay, you're
even
taking
you
one
are saying
specific
that
thing and
now.
blowing it up.
No,
That's not the
you
point.
just did the exact same thing, Barrick.
Chief, you are preaching to the choir when it comes to us, okay? You are preaching to the choir. We're not trying to throw anybody under the bus. I mean, this is like a
But I'm
second
telling
chance.
you, this is how people feel. I'm telling you, this is how it feels.
So feelings
This is
are
how they
facts.
feel.
It's exactly how command feels when they get pushed aside over whatever they think, whatever their opinion may be, or simply just stood here and shouting that, being shouted at for apparently throwing people under the bus, when all we do day after day is try and help people improve themselves.
I just don't know what you guys think is gonna fix it. Besides trying to.
Listen, I respect you guys' solution. If you don't mind, I'd like to be excused. I'll be waiting down by the cars.
Respectfully, I'd like you to stay here, so we can continue to talk about this, because it's not. simple, cut and dry, black and
Barrick is
white.
minus 1,000ing right now,
Well, I think
dude.
it's as simple as we just need to move on. You've made your decision, and we're going to respect that. And you need to actually do it, because Denzel is just stood over there right now, waiting and waiting for a decision.
Thank you, Semi.
And I think we've done as much talking as we can. You guys have made a decision.
You're further and
you
further
need
from
to move
Hades,
forward
too.
with it.
Personally, I'm okay if Viv wants to take a breath and step away. As I will try reel in a little bit here. The choice has been made. I think Best approach here. Deep breath. We get her done. See how she goes. Go from there.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think talking about it anymore is doing us any good. The decision was made.
We've all said our opinions. At this point, the choice has been made. Voicing our opinions more isn't going to change. High Command's made the choice.
I'm going to bed this way to late. Pedro, 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 Pedro.
Thank you, Spider, for the $1. I hope you have a good sleep.
Chief, I don't see the point in having, if Viv's forcing asking to step away for a moment, considering how tired she might be and listening to all this, I personally would, let her take a seat.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, this song's on again. Okay, we'll take this song again. Bro, TPS has been $1 for 8 years that I've been on Twitch. This song is called Feel It by D4VD. I don't know,
Wow.
David?
Terrible day for rain.
God damn it, sucks.
We have been here a whole day.
We have. The lights look cool, though.
You guys open up the circle a bit more for him.
Don't have an ad.
Denzel, I'm going to put it clear and honest, and I'm going to be just completely forthright. I don't really want you to respond, but I'm going to say my piece and let you go on your way. I don't know if you plan to stay on duty. I'd prefer you to leave after this and come back tomorrow and try and be on a fresh slate.
This stream sucks.
Okay.
Post Florp.
When you leave here today and you come back tomorrow, I'm just going to put it straight out on the table. You're not a PPO anymore. You'll be an officer, and your fate is going to be in your hands. It's going to be entirely in your hands. And if you fuck this up, I swear to you, as much as you and I talk a lot, and as much as I like you, I swear on everything that is good and holy and everything that I stand by. If you continue on this path, you will not be here anymore. I promise you that. And this isn't like, quite frankly, a lot of people in this circle have been a part of a lot of these conversations throughout the years, as far as I'm aware. Some maybe not. But you've probably been given more, and I understand how you feel, and I don't want you to ever think that I don't, and feeling like that you were targeted or like potentially like there was some foul play or wrongdoing at some point. Maybe there was, maybe there wasn't. It doesn't matter. That shit's in the fucking past. It was like 2 months ago to this point, and quite frankly, there's not a single person that wants to talk about that shit anymore. And I understand you probably got PTSD, but it's time to move on. It's time. And I'm not saying this because I want you to. I'm saying this because you have to. You have to move on. You don't have a choice anymore. When you come back tomorrow, you're going to be a full officer. And I don't want you to go around to everybody just like, bragging. Quite honestly, if I do hear that shit, I'll be half tempted to just fucking get rid of you. Your fate is in your hands.
Jeb for chief.
And quite frankly,
Jeb for sheriff.
You will be held responsible for your mistakes going forward. Sure, you'll still get talked to about them, but you will be held responsible for your mistakes. And that's all the way up to the point where this second chance that you've had, and actually, realistically, very much a third chance. It's up to you.
Because I get that you
What you
don't
wanna do
agree
with
with
it.
some of the decisions, but it's just role play, guys. It is what it is.
I understand you have
who- you know, he
certain
got a third
beliefs about
chance in a
this, that, and the
fictional police
other, and,
department. It is what it is, man.
You know, maybe if certain people were in certain positions months ago, maybe you wouldn't have been held to the same fate or found the same fate that you did. But the point is, none of that shit fucking matters anymore. You need to understand something.
Oh shit, you're right.
It's not about you. It's not. It never was.
Just want Rye to shoot Leon? Oh my god.
It's not about you. It's about us. It's about everybody.
I don't know what Idol 6 is.
I understand you might feel certain ways about people.
I'm not doing this awkward ass shit.
That's fine. You can have your thoughts and opinions. Every single person is going to have their thoughts and opinions. But you have to hold them to yourself.
Oh, I do, Becco. I do for sure. Yeah, definitely.
You can't, in those, you know, moments of frustration, you can't give in to all that. You can't give
I'm
in to their
hungry.
shit. Because each and every one of us, we are all that we have. And it's not going to get better. This isn't the last time that you and I are going to talk about this. But what I'm saying is, when you come back tomorrow, you need all this feedback, all this information that's been given to you. You need to take it to heart, and you need to soak it in, and you need to push forward.
I think Cassidy is kind of set in the sergeant position, but I don't know.
Understood.
I believe so.
There's nobody gonna. There's not a single person that's gonna be helping you hold you up anymore. You are out. You're gonna be swimming in the ocean, and it's up to you. It's up to you if you're gonna fight, and you're gonna keep swimming, or it's up to you if you're gonna cut yourself and have some blood in the water, and the sharks will come after you. Because they will if you do so. If you shoot yourself in the foot, they will come after you. It's going to happen. Just leave here and come back tomorrow and start over.
Bro, I love the Idol 5
Because I
stance.
promise you,
I love it so much. It's so good.
This is the last opportunity you will have. So I suggest that you make the most of it.
Yes, sir.
You're dismissed.
I think he needs a ride back.
No, Pilbus is the Idol 9 guy.
Chief, I need a ride back.
Walk.
Yes, sir.
You can take my car
Yes, ma'am.
All right. We'll go buy a clamp. Unless we have anything more we got to talk about up here. No, McNulty, we're all good. Hell yeah.
I'm wet.
Whoa, what the hell?
Hold on, don't post that on Twitter. Don't post that on Twitter. Well, I don't know.
Is
how
it
the
low
council
yet?
meeting went. I don't know how it went, but
I saw some vulgar shit today on Twitter.
The mountains here, barracks here. I wouldn't talk.
I'm just talking about the rain. That's all.
All right. Get driving. Bones has got a broken leg, so.
Yeah.
All right.
Good night, Alice.
Cassidy, give me right back. Give me show of pity.
I was with McNulty, so we could go with them.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Good night. If I don't see you guys at MRPD, good night.
How do we get down? Just jump.
Yeah, I think we gotta go over.
I'm
Hey.
jumped.
Where's the ladder? Oh, it's over here. Please fall. I actually thought I was much higher right there than I was. I think Slacks and Ruby might need a ride. One of them at least. We got one seat.
Well, I got room for two.
I'll
I got
grab
room
a
for
ride.
two. Tickets, please. Tickets, please.
Wait, where's my cop car? My turbo get stolen?
There's two here.
There's two here.
Send me show of pity. Okay, thank God.
Yeah,
No,
I
I'll take
dragged
this
you
one.
here, Cap.
Oh, that's right. That's how I got here.
Yeah, you didn't
I was
take
like,
your-
I'm having,
yeah.
I'm having like fucking amnesia. Like, how did the hell I get here?
Yeah, I dragged you.
Oh man. Oh God.
That was something.
We were there for 3 hours.
Oh yeah, yeah. I am so ready for bed. I've been around for 14 hours today.
No, I actually haven't driven the Scout a whole lot. It actually.
Scout, I love a Scout. And then you get a 73, 83 minute turbo. The Scout is probably the best car in our fleet, hands down.
Yeah.
Its weight is a bit strange, but it sticks pretty well.
With multiple people, it does drive a bit wonky. I don't know why.
If
Like,
you're
the
in
brakes,
this
like,
thing by
don't work.
yourself, the Scout is.
Yeah.
I like the VSTR a lot. I've been driving that now that I can, and we need it in shift one.
Yeah, and
sometimes.
you got it stolen.
No, I got
Speaking
kidnapped.
of that car, McNulty, is there a turbo inside of it?
In the
shared
one
one.
that's always parked. Yeah, there's an 88 in that.
I would recommend getting like a 73 as well because the VSDR lacks
struggles with the start
Are
acceleration.
you with
Yes,
anybody?
and that will help out with that. That will cover
Okay,
bases.
I'll wait till after. You gotta come with me.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm at MRP. I'll be at MRPD in a minute.
Okay, you
Probably
gotta
chased
come with me to
10F
the
that
Bay
was
City
being
Bank.
used to sell drugs, which
Okay.
is the saddest fucking thing
Alright.
I've ever seen in my life. That thing just 2 corners, it's gone.
Wait, and what thing? Sorry, I didn't hear.
10F.
Yeah, that car is.
Some guy, he was trying to brag to me that he was a better fucking driver, and I said, brother, you're pushing weed in a 10F, you fucking soft bastard.
Oh God, an unknown phone number's calling me, y'all.
Uh-oh.
Ooh. Appreciate you guys.
Good night, Viv.
Good night, Viv. Appreciate you.
Not happy.
Hello?
Hey, I'm outside MRPD. I'm in the parking
Okay, I'll
lot.
be there soon. I'll be
Okay.
there soon. All right.
I don't think she'll quit, and I hope she doesn't, because Barry is fucking amazing. I fucking love Barry. I don't know. I think it put Leon in a really tough position, but I think he made the call that makes the most sense for Leon, right? Leon is a very nice guy. And if he thinks that he can help somebody, then he's going to want to try to keep them around. But he also feels for Viv a lot because he respects the shit out of her, and she's definitely gotten the brunt end of it. XPD gang is about to be bigger than PD gang. She literally has a crim that she plays. I don't think. I don't know. What the fuck does Bones want me for? Probably some SBS shit. Yeah, it's definitely some SBS shit. What a whip! What a fucking whip, dude.
Yeah, you like it?
That is sick, man.
You can just hold the way to your mother.
Okay, all right. You big-headed bitch. Tell his fucking girlfriend. Your mother. What the fuck is going on? What do you need to show me? Hip guy.
I can't sit at Senior Buns.
Bro, I was in there for like literally 30 minutes yesterday
Yeah,
trying to get food.
It's really bad. Okay, let's go.
Good night, Sky.
We saved his ass.
Yeah, we kind of did.
I mean, dude, listen, I stand by my decision. I think, like, he's too good to have, to, like, get rid of, especially with, like, when we don't have anybody that can do anything, right?
Oh, I mean, I
was really gonna, I was bothered out of how, like, I don't know, whenever I saw them two together and Viv was just, like, being so petty, passive aggressive, I was like, dude, you can't be like that right now. Like,
I mean, they just are not going to get along, man.
It just
and
don't,
that is just
and
something
it's
that's
annoying.
going to, people are just going to have to accept. And if they can they just need to be professional and work through it. And, like, you know, it is what it is. What
all right,
the
we're here.
fu-
All right, come on in, Cassidy.
What the fuck is going on?
I don't know. Bengal. Let me call him once.
The fuck is Fingal?
Oh, don't worry, you'll meet him with some friends. Where are you? Oh, come on. I got a friend to introduce you to.
Here we go, man. Here's my number, man.
You guys gonna let me talk?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, Bones. What's good,
Hey,
Bones?
this is my friend.
What's their name?
Talk real quick.
Hey, I'm Leon
Fuck no.
Cassidy.
What's up,
Fuck
Meech?
no.
What's good, bitch?
Get the fuck
How you
out
doing?
of here,
Hey,
man.
what's
Why
up?
you got that Ellen haircut right now?
A what haircut?
Someone pick me
Ellen
up So I
haircut.
can beat
It's not
this
an
guy
Ellen
for
haircut,
this.
you son
It's
of a
a
bitch.
fucking Ellen haircut.
What's up, degenerates?
He looks like
Hey, what's
isn't
up-
it?
hey,
It kind
what's
of
up,
looks like
guys?
Pilbus's haircut, but like blonde,
Like
right?
Pilbus but blonde, which
Yeah.
pisses me
Yeah,
off for
man.
some
Wait,
reason.
who's Pilbus, man?
Pilbus
Bones,
was a
good to see ya.
guy that
Good to see you
was
too.
kind
How
of
you
my
been?
best
How's it
friend at
hanging?
one point. Almost like
It's
a son
hanging.
to me.
It's hanging.
Loving those glasses.
Thank you. New ones.
Kind of
Yeah,
like
I
a
What was with
sounds
that
of
James
nice.
Randall tweet today, Fingal? What was that about?
What did that say?
Look at it.
Does it
So
say
which-
my name?
No, well, just look up James.
Where's Hazingle?
Right here, man.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
What do you
What about
mean by-
AF Kingle?
What do you
This
mean by
picture
that,
of
man?
him?
Right
He's the
here,
one on the
man.
table.
On the
Do you see what
fucking
the one below it
table,
Oh,
said?
okay,
With
nice.
you
What do
and
you mean by
you
that,
and him?
man?
Do you see what he
Hold
wrote?
on, man. I gotta go in my head.
Why did he say that?
I don't fucking know. And then
We
I
didn't-
question marked,
we
and then he
didn't
just
bring
sent
up
me the
Big
photo.
Beach at all in there. I swear.
Really?
For real. I didn't even know you was around today, Blondie. Had I known, I would have called you first.
Oh.
Shit, I love your shit. What's
Kingle,
your name?
grab those.
Oh, thank you. I'm Leon Cassidy. I'm a.
More like
Kind of
Leon
sounds like
Crashity.
Leon Kennedy from Resident Evil.
The
And the
president.
same
Hey,
haircut
Bones,
as
can I
well.
get
like-
If I dyed it
man?
brown,
Lena
I'd put on the
McCree from
bomber
Overwatch?
jacket.
Fuck.
Who plays
No, he's like
Overwatch,
revamped
man?
it to like Cassidy now, and he sucks. It's
What
kind
do
of
you mean he sucks? What are you talking about? He sucks.
like McCree was better, right?
It's a
can agree.
cooler
Ryan,
name.
it's
Don't get me
It's the
wrong.
same
It's a cooler
person.
name.
It's the same person.
But that guy was
But
just
Mc-
drinking
but
titty milk.
the-
You know what
McCree
I
was
thought
way
was a cool
cooler.
name? Can I just say it real quick?
What?
Pilvis Shonley.
You know he's
Oh, Sean
still
Lee.
alive, right? Like he's still.
I
I thought
haven't
he was
seen him.
dead, man.
That dude does not give
I
a
have never
fuck
seen
about me.
you,
I always try
Fingal.
to reach out. He ghosts me.
I've been
Oh,
here.
shit.
I'll show up in the hospital bed. This the first day out of the hospital bed. I'm always like, does
Your
anybody
apartment
miss
was-
my shit? And
didn't know
nobody
you were
fucking
sick.
answer me on Twitter. So I just fucking sit there in the bed like a jackass the whole time until today. I have 40 people show up and they're all like, Fingal. And I fucking go outside and they all fucking trying to get on my shit. And I got these new Fingals that I don't give a fuck about. Because I don't know who the fuck you three are, but you guys keep showing the fuck up. But I don't know you. I don't fucking know you, AF Kingle. I don't know you, dead one. I kind of know you, brown
That is
one.
AF
In the
Kingle.
brown,
Hey.
I know you. I know you.
I
But
was
shirt
born
guy, I don't
today.
know who the fuck that is either.
I fuck
I'm
with
Zon
Shirt Guy. He's
Dingle.
cool.
That's
Can
Zon
you
Dingle.
repeat
He's
that?
cool.
I was in my
I'll fuck with
head.
Shirt
Can
Guy.
you repeat all of that? I
You're
didn't
gonna
hear it.
hurt
Can
my
you repeat
feelings,
it, man?
man.
I'm not trying to hurt nobody's feelings. I just don't fucking know who you people
Fingal,
are.
I was in my head, man. Can
You invited
repeat
me
what
here,
you
bro.
just
I know
said,
you're
man?
AFK.
Shirt
You're
Guy, we're not
AFK
talking about
Dingle.
you. We
Oh, my
like
bad.
you.
Sorry.
We know you.
Wait, Bones, you know where the mayor is?
They broke my arms.
Nah.
I'm
When did we
likable.
kill the
man.
mayor?
Wingle!
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 Wingle.
Oh, I don't know who that is, but Wingle.
Hello,
everyone. Baby.
Hey, nice to meet you, Wingle.
What's up, Wingle?
Is it?
Hey, what's up, Wingle?
Is this Pilbus?
No, I'm
Yeah,
Leon.
it is.
I'm
Are you
Leon
sure?
Cassidy. I'm a police officer.
Oh, that.
We were all
creative.
just wondering the same thing, Wingle. That's a
What's
good
up,
question.
Wingle?
Wingle, we sing
What's
you a
good,
seat of
boys?
What? How you
Are
been,
you serious?
I see the fucking void. right
Pretty
now,
good. I've been
man.
in Kentucky
serious
killing
right now, Bones?
You're
zombies.
being dramatic. Come on.
I don't
You
like that
killed-
Been in-
crashity guy.
You've been in Kentucky killing zombies?
Yeah, that's right.
Like
Oh, wait.
Leon?
I don't like that.
I wasn't.
Leon
I've never
guy.
killed any zombies. I don't think.
Really?
Really? You
No, I've
haven't
never
like
killed
done a
any
roundhouse
zombies
kick
in
How
for
Fire
dare
a
you do
zombie.
your
zombie?
job then?
Yeah, I think me and Wingle might be onto your ass.
What are you talking? I've never seen a zombie.
Wingle, what video game character does he look like? Leon Kennedy.
Leon Kennedy, Resident
Wow,
You
how
just
the
told
fuck
him.
did he
You
get
literally
that?
just
How
told
the
you.
fuck did he get that?
He just got in here and he said
Hold
the
on,
same
It's
thing.
weird
You
because
just
his
said that
last
shit, right,
name,
Bones?
his last name kind of sounds like that sheriff from Overwatch.
I see the fucking.
would
No,
void,
I've
man.
actually.
Connected
I'm
with
named
that guy.
after the trail.
Ooh.
Actually.
Fucking breast milk at high noon?
No, I don't drink breast.
Am I
I mean, I
right?
would try it. I do want to know what it tastes like.
Hitting the fridge on the break. I see you.
Shit.
You guys are gonna tell me you wouldn't try it?
No, man.
Ain't nobody fucking saying yes to that, man.
I would.
You-
If I had a
you fucking
significant
alone
other,
right
if I had
now.
a
I would
wife and
not
she had
try
a
it.
kid, I would try
That
it.
is ridiculous.
That dingle, can you see?
No one asked that, man.
I'm just saying, I
You're
would.
the only
I didn't
one
even
see
saying
shit,
that.
I'm just saying.
Right.
You were
I
talking
just
about
hear
drinking
you.
breast
You're
milk. You're the one that
sick,
brought
man.
up drinking
You're
breast
fucking
milk.
sick.
Can you see?
You a
Philbis
freak,
got
man.
fucking
man.
weird. I
He's
don't
on the
know.
table.
For you, he's a freak, man.
Why am I
We all
Why am
saw
I
the
getting?
report.
Why am I getting fucking?
He's a fan, man.
Oh, all right.
I don't know,
man.
Milk.
Hey,
I
Bones,
don't
I need
know.
your gun.
Strip club.
Okay.
So what's up with you guys, cops?
We kind of like run the shit now. So like,
really?
yeah.
I heard that you're a bad driver.
Kilbus is laughing at that.
I mean, we're
like,
both sergeants.
We kind of like.
Both sergeants.
Oh, what's up,
Yeah.
Sarge?
Hey, thank you.
Hey,
You
you
think
think I
could
could
be
get
a
a
cop?
job?
Yeah,
I can
me
get you a
too.
job for sure.
Yeah, we can
me
definitely
too.
get you a job.
Yeah, I'll
Let
be
me
a
be
cop
a
again.
cop, man. I can pull.
For
Hold
like
on,
a
I need to
day.
go in my head.
For a
I
day?
just-
Still a seat 3.
Fingal, do you
I'll
like
try
the
it
guy
out.
that just the guy that's dead?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, you can't be a cop. Sorry.
Can I
Come
be a
on, I'm
cop,
likable,
man?
man.
Do you like
I
me,
don't like.
Fingal?
I don't like that other Navy guy either.
Okay, no,
You
you
want
can't be a cop.
$1,000, man?
Wait, why? Why can't be a
He doesn't
cop?
like you.
Fingal,
don't
I was
like
about to
you,
invite
man.
you to our panel today, and I probably
Why
would have
don't
gotten
you like
fired. But it
me?
was really
That would
funny.
have been so
I was
fucking bad.
really contemplating
I'll
it.
come to the panel. No, wait. I've been drinking a lot.
No,
I'll
the
come to
panel's
panel.
over. It was 3 hours.
What?
Panel's over, yeah. That's why I
What
couldn't
kind of
answer your
panel
phone the
is
first
it?
time, and then I was like
Fingal,
lying.
I've been here the whole time.
What's the
man.
panel
I've
for?
just been in my head the whole time. That's why you never knew me.
Firing some people.
Can't you just be
Oh.
like
You got
special
fired,
guest,
man.
Fingal Dan,
Yeah, celebrity shot type of
celebrity
beat.
shot, come back
Yeah.
in.
Little
come back.
a celebrity opinion. He comes in and gives his opinion
Ooh.
without knowing anything about the situation. That would be really good.
I
It's a very valued
think that-
opinion.
Can we?
It's over.
put
It
this
ended.
jump-
It's over.
It's
it
over.
ended.
But what would your
We can
decision
do
be?
another
Fire
one tomorrow,
Denzel
right?
or
We can
keep
just do
him?
it again.
Fire Denzel. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna have to
Well-
fire Denzel.
Ah, damn! You would have been the.
You might have.
the one-
You would have got him
would've-
fired probably.
Yeah, you would have
Oh
got him fired.
shit.
Here we go again, man.
There's always next time.
Oh.
Yeah. What would you?
I'm
guys
obviously
think
gonna
would
go
have
with fire. That's the funniest option. Who gives a shit if he keeps his job?
True. done? What would you?
So
guys
y'all
have
gonna let
done?
me come in the car, or
Oh,
like what's the deal?
Come.
Like,
You coming in
All
the
of us?
car?
yeah, can I bring my friends?
Probably
They
not.
go in the
Probably
trunk?
not.
You
Not
gonna get
even
in trouble?
I can give y'all like a ride somewhere. I can give you a ride somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah, can we get a
What if
ride
it's just a really
to-
long
Yeah, but all you
ride?
guys had to fit in the trunk.
Can you
we get a
fix
ride
mine,
to a
man?
certain-
Because I can't give a ride along, and it. What? No, Wingle. No.
No.
What did
Wingle said?
Wingle say?
He wants to go to a private location with just me. He probably still wants my
Yeah,
gun.
I would love to go to a private location.
I just realized
with Bones as well.
I've been whispering this whole time.
oh.
Okay.
Come on, guys, let's get in their car.
All right.
You guys gotta all get in at once. So that's,
All
I
right, but
can't
you
take
way too much. We way stronger than you right now. Just so you know, we overpower you.
You're outnumbered.
Yeah, I get that, but like we're cool, like right?
Yeah, we cool. We cool until
Y'all
we
picked
ain't
up your
cool.
paycheck?
We're cool until Fingal says
I
otherwise.
thought
Y'all
they said
rich?
no man left behind in
I
the
just
Navy.
picked up a food container.
Can I have
Let's
y'all's money?
see.
Hey guys, Fanny, British
I picked
for
up
ass.
a big paycheck today.
Hey, oi, Franny, can I get my paycheck?
Oi,
please?
Fanny,
Whoa,
Fanny.
whoa.
This bag, man.
Made
Show
I made
you
12K today.
All right, where y'all need this transport to for real though?
I just cashed out $454 from payslips.
Ooh, where did you have
Hell
payslips
yeah,
from?
man.
Someone just gave me that shit. How do I get my my
Your
hey
paycheck?
Leon?
Yeah.
How do I get my how do you say
Paycheck?
my paycheck? This guy's missing a fucking arm.
That's fucked up. That's fucked
Why are you
up.
laughing at the guy missing a? Just
That's
you
fucked up.
just
As
scroll
if
through the papers
Quasimodo-
and pick up
as
your
if
paycheck.
Quasimodo is
Quasimodo
fucking
predicted
laughing
all
at me.
this.
You motherfucker.
You ain't just
piece
call me
of
Quasimodo.
shit. You asshole.
You know he predicted all this, right?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, exact. Fucking Canadian. Never watched Sopranos. No Italian American. Hey, Italian Canadian ain't a fucking thing.
Are you kidding me?
How do I get my paycheck?
That's a
Leon.
really
Gotta
nice dress
cash
you
out
have,
your
man.
paycheck, man.
What?
Cash out paycheck, man. It's the last option.
Just cash it out. Just scroll through the papers.
Why are you walking right up to me and
Bingo!
pointing at me like that?
Because you only have one arm.
Bingo.
What
I
the
don't have
fuck is
that.
up with everyone pointing
Just
out my
scroll
What do you
arm?
mean you
Arms,
don't have
man.
bingo?
I got $375 from that.
Okay, you figured it out.
Apparently. Well, I guess I did.
Oh,
but,
Fingal.
yeah, I got
okay,
$375.
Bone. Sorry, Fingal couldn't figure out how to get a paycheck.
Backseat. Right backseat.
Oh.
Suit boy, I know you did not.
Get the fuck out, one arm. Ow! Ow! I'll go in the... Oh, okay. Thank you.
All right, now everybody gotta get in the trunk at once.
I
Hold
take
on, you
that
gotta
back.
get out. Get out the trunk. You guys ready? Everybody's gotta get in the trunk at once, okay?
Count
Wait,
us
Wingle.
down, man.
I'll
Wait,
fucking
shit.
leave.
No. 3, 2, 1. Get in the trunk.
Yeah, trunk is
Let
full,
them get
man.
in, man.
Get out. Everybody get out the trunk.
You know what? Go on without me.
They're not even trying. They just gave up. They all just gave up.
3, 2,
No one's even-
1, go. This isn't working. Okay, we got 2 in that
Yeah,
time.
no, go on without me, man. I'll see you in trouble.
I see you around, RDM Ingle.
See you guys.
Better hope I don't see you again, sucker.
I'm going back.
Is this team
Good night.
RDM Mingle?
I care about you.
The party's over.
Grandpa, good to see you. Dad. Oh, whoa,
Yeah,
whoa.
man. Why is everyone
Spiked me
leaving?
with this gun.
They hate
you
me.
said you didn't like me, man.
I didn't...
The car
yeah,
idea was
nah,
a bad
I'm
idea,
talking
Fingal.
to Delver. Delver, where are you going?
Well, I mean, I was tired. This was real spur of the moment, you know.
All right, man. All right, man. I'm happy to see you, though.
I wasn't penciled in, you know. Yeah, no, it's good to see you. I love the.
Good to see you, man.
Get a new hat. New
Oh
hat.
my god.
Wingle, you getting in, man?
Get in.
You're a Generation 1, Dan. You take priority.
Oh, thanks, nephew.
You're
Wait,
dipping
why is
too?
Pete Chingle alive?
What?
Why is this guy taking
How the
pictures?
fuck isn't everyone in this car at the same time right now? Zuckerberg!
I don't think they're. Is
come
Zuckerberg coming?
Just 3, 2, 1 the trunk, Zuckerberg.
Too many. There's
Oh,
someone.
no.
I don't know who this is.
Okay, now I'm gonna go. You go.
All right, Zuckerberg, come on.
Is RDM Mingle gonna make up his fucking mind?
See you later.
I was the
Be
first
safe.
one to
Zuckerberg.
call.
It's
I'm the
not
one in the
allowed.
trunk.
Is anybody else going?
Have fun, everyone.
You like
going
me now,
home.
man?
Oh god.
Obviously not! Is Zuckerberg in here?
Yeah.
Yes,
he
sir.
Is Wingle in here?
in. Yeah, he's in.
And Delver went to bed?
Yeah.
Delver went to
Are you
bed.
driving right now, Bones?
Yeah, I'm driving.
Where?
So what's up, Bones?
Not much. I was just gonna go to the rental spot.
You're fucking driving into
Rentals-
Acorns into the
Why the fuck you go to
Oaks.
the rental spot?
Hold up, Jimbo's calling me. You
I'm
remember
gonna
Jimbo?
head pop.
Yeah, Jimbo with the voice.
Jimbo, are you
Somebody-
Jimbo with the
Hey.
voice?
What's up? It's
Don't
me,
know what's
Jimbo.
going on right now.
Jimbo,
I'm
where are
on
you? I got
full
people to bring to
potential.
you.
I've had so much coffee. I've
Okay, I'm
figured
coming
out
to
how
it,
to
Marky.
search guns. I need to know why
Come
the
outside.
hell there's a gun in the report that you did earlier. There's nothing in the report about
You guys
why
got
there's a gun
guns?
there. It's just in the evidence.
No, that's why I asked. I need your gun.
Can
Why
you
don't you have
get some?
guns?
Okay, so isn't
Probably because I'm $4,000 in debt.
5715?
Don't y'all
You
work
want all
like
my money,
DOC or some
Wingo?
shit? And y'all can just get guns from there and keep them?
You have a gun, nephew?
Y'all can all be DOC, no? And then
I
just
might
get a
have a
gun from
felony.
that. Yeah,
You're
you,
not
it's
part
fine.
of
You're a
this.
Dan.
Never mind.
Doesn't matter.
I'm going crazy.
I'm
I really have like
Zuckerberg.
had no sleep.
Yeah, you're still
I'm, like,
Dan.
It's
fully up.
okay.
I
Don't
found
worry
out how
about
to
it.
search guns. There's a gun in there, right? I found out how to search guns, right?
Oh my
And
God!
there's a gun in there, right at the top. It's a
I'm sure
Cassid's
he's fine.
gun that he lost. There's
Oh.
What's up,
nothing in the
Jimbo?
report about who had it or why. It's not in anyone's possessions. Nobody got charged for it. Like, why is it there?
I have no fucking idea, Maeve. I have no
Who's
clue.
awake?
I have no idea. I've been up for 14 fucking hours. I'm ready for bed.
I'm not ready for bed yet. I'm about to deep dive.
Yeah, you're a
I'm
fucking
about
crackhead.
to find so much. I've just been writing my warrant for this doctor who's been gun trafficking or whatever. I don't know what the fuck.
What?
he's doing.
No,
And then-
not Bashar.
What do you mean?
I
What about
like
you?
him.
Well, he's fucking selling guns to people.
No,
I think. I presume.
God, no, fuck.
Wait, how did you know it was him?
Because I seen you put. You said you were putting out a warrant earlier, and then I seen his name,
Yeah.
and I said, "Oh no."
Yeah.
I didn't know what it
He
was
has-
for, but
Yeah, there's 2 separate incidents where his gun came back to Future had it, and then Marty had it, and guess what? He works for Marty's casino,
oh my god,
and he never reported them stolen.
that's not good.
That's not good.
That's really bad.
And then I was like, there must be a way I can search guns so I can just go through all the guns, because surely, what if there's guns I haven't found yet that like he's also had on the street, but like maybe no one just no like someone found it in a report, but some people sometimes they can miss things. I searched weapon in evidence, right, and there it is, M1911, M1911, a bunch of fucking guns, and you can see like
Dave is a fucking crackhead.
it will just take you straight to the report. I clicked the first one. It's fucking Scotty's gun that he's been looking for. That's a weird coincidence. And then 2, nothing in the report about why they found that gun. They didn't say who they found it on, where they found it, why it's in there.
Hop out.
Bones, I can't.
Sorry, you're busy.
No, it's okay. I have no idea. I'm sorry,
part
man.
of that report. No. I'm so cooked. I thought you were part of that report, so I called you. Are you okay?
Dave's gonna think I'm dead.
I didn't even mean to do that.
Bro, I don't know what happened. Dude, the whole time you were just driving into the fucking store right next to Bay City the whole time.
Jesus. All right, coming through the front, y'all. Coming through the front.
All right, I need your gun. Ow.
Why did you moan and hang up?
Bones
so if it's in a
cuffed me.
it's in a dollar bill, it's illegal. In a stack.
Bones cuffed me.
Okay.
So that's why. Sorry. I didn't moan. I said, oh, what the fuck? I didn't moan.
I mean, oh my god, I need to know who's on this. Why is his gun in there? Why?
What is
Nothing
it? What
about
is it? Tell me it again. What was it?
It's, hang on, I've lost it. M1911, drug sales, it's 5715 incident, 5715. There's a warrant for Zolo. There's charges for both of them, but neither of them are criminal use of a firearm or possession of a firearm. Scotty's gun is just in that evidence. There's no pic. Maybe like I've read thoroughly through all of the statements the officers put in. Where the hell does it say anywhere that they found an M1911? Nowhere. It's just in there for some reason, and I can't figure out why or how they have Scotty's gun and where it was found.
I have no fucking idea.
This is gonna drive me nuts.
Just speak to somebody.
I thought, okay, I read it wrong, and I
That's
thought
me.
you were part of this.
Who the hell did you think
swear
I
I
was on this list?
I thought I saw your name in there.
Who the hell here did you think I was?
I don't know. I don't know why I thought you were in here.
Hey.
I think 'cause it's Rub Street.
Maybe. Or did you think I was Leonardo? Slacks.
No, because wait, hang on. Zolo was just in possession of PD armor. Where the fuck is the gun? How did the gun get there?
I have no idea. Maybe somebody put a gun in the wrong evidence log.
Oh my god, maybe. I'm going to. Oh, I see why I thought you were in this. I'm gonna call Flop. Flop should be awake right now, right? He's on duty.
Floppy on duty?
I think so.
Yeah, he's riding with Decker, who was also there.
Perfect. I will call them. Thanks.
Yeah,
How
no
was
problem.
Your day?
Eventful. It's been 14 hours. We just had a command meeting that lasted 3 hours. I want to go to fucking sleep.
Oh, go sleep.
I didn't
hope that
eat
went
all
well.
day.
Oh, go eat. Go sleep.
Yeah, I'm gonna go home, get blitzed, play Hades 2, and eat a hamburger, and then go to bed.
What?
What? The fuck is Bones? What? Dave?
Yeah.
Hello? Hello?
What? What?
I don't know. You just got all quiet all of a sudden. I don't know. It freaked me out.
Sorry, I was looking at the rain outside.
Oh. You need to go to bed. Maeve, go to fuck to sleep.
No, I don't. I just found out.
I'm
how
going to
search
order you to go to
guns.
fucking sleep
I
at some
just-
point.
no.
Jesus Christ.
I just found out how to search
How long have you
guns.
been on duty?
Since shift 1?
Maeve, how mad would you be if I ordered you to go off duty?
You can't. Can
Yes,
you?
I can. Of course I can. What the fuck? I can do whatever the fuck
Well,
I
then,
want.
I'll just go back to my apartment and use the online MDT. You
Okay,
can't
all right.
stop me.
Jesus fucking Christ, Maeve. Okay, well, I'm not going to order you off duty, but please try to get some fucking rest today.
I will. I'll get my sleep. Fine,
Like
I'll
a
do this
normal
tomorrow.
human amount of sleep.
Yeah,
Not a fucking cat nap.
I will. I will. I just need to figure out this one thing and then maybe like 5 other things.
Okay, all right, excellent. I'll see you tomorrow, Maeve.
See you tomorrow, bright and
Good
early.
night.
Bye.
He's a
Hang
fucking...
up the phone.
Fucking
Barrett.
damn it,
Okay,
Jimbo.
I'm hanging up. I need to hang
What's
up the
good,
phone now.
Bilby?
Someone's gonna call you.
Hey,
okay?
what's up? I need to go to bed. I'm fucking tired.
Oh,
I'm
you just
sorry.
fucking going to
No, I've
bed.
been awake for
Fingal Dan shows
14
up to go to
hours.
bed.
Fingal, call him.
Go,
Fingal,
stay
I just
awake.
hung up the phone.
You say
We're
it to
doing
me
a
again?
bet here.
Bilby's
Oh
like,
my
he's not
God,
giving a
Cassidy.
fuck about
What's
me.
the bet?
The bit is
420?
Fingal is the commissioner and he's saving the
Yep.
PD. So he's gonna have
615?
his first meeting with Barrick and we're all here for it. Okay.
Yep.
3257.
Yeah.
Fuck. How do I sit in this?
Shit.
Hello. Barrick? Barrick? Fingaldan. Remember Vingaldan? You know Vingal with the V?
He for sure knows you, right?
I'm in your commissioner's office right now and I request a meeting.
That's hard.
That's
I'm
good.
in
Okay.
your office. and I'm
But you
touching
shouldn't say
all
your
shit.
office. It's your office.
It's
Yeah, it's
actually
your office,
my
not his.
office.
Yeah.
Call him a bitch.
Exactly. That's why I'm saying it's my office, B-man.
Bitch. Oh, B-man's pretty
Stands
good.
for bitch, by the way.
B-man.
Yeah!
I hate to say it, but it stands for bitch.
Oh.
And
Ooh.
I got me and all your friends are here. Bones and
Suck 'em
Leon
hard.
and Jimbo are here, and we're all touching your stuff right now. So you better get
But this is
the
your stuff.
fuck
This is the
down
commissioner
here.
shit.
Actually, it's my stuff,
This
by
is
the way.
your
'cause I'm the
office. It's not
commissioner.
his office.
They're all shouting, "I'm the commissioner." Yeah.
What is Jimbo doing?
I think he's making us a coffee.
He's making
Oh,
coffee.
okay. Word.
You were at Sunset? We jumped around a lot. We were at Life Invader, and then James Randall came, and the Cubans, and they started saying, "Oh, delay," and then
I heard him say that.
That's
Bro,
actually
he's all the way
politically
in fucking Polito,
wrong
bro.
way I said it, but they were there. So then we went to Bay City, and then we were at Bay City, and then Bones came. So we're here now at MRPD waiting for you.
I'm surprised you know where you're at right now. It's pretty cool.
Why do we want him here?
Bro, I
don't
cannot
know,
wait
we're
for
just
him to
gonna
come
waste
all
his
the way
time.
down from
We're
Polito.
just
There's no
gonna-
fucking way.
We really need to talk to you.
I'm going to bed.
Okay.
You're trying to
Bye,
go to
Chuck Jingle.
sleep? Well,
Or-
so is Peach Ingle. Remember Peach Ingle?
Pre-chingle. Pre-chingle.
Okay, Pichingo.
Okay.
Hi, pre-chingle.
Let's go, Preach Ingle.
Night. Bye.
Good night, Preach Ingle. You have a good one, okay?
We knew each other.
That's awkward. That's really
Talked?
bad.
We talked. Name a time.
Miss.
What did we say to each other? What did we do to each other? To be...
What are you screaming about?
I need your help.
With
I need-
what?
He's doing something. I mean, I need
he's
help.
helping you. He's
He's
backing
not.
you.
No, he's not. This shit is malicious.
You know. Yes. Shift 3. So like, sometimes I would stay up that late.
There's something
You know Mac?
What's up, Wingle?
Yeah. And we'd go return to the Mac, and you're going to bed right now? All right, man. God bless you.
Oh,
Good night.
Wingle,
Have a nice
relax,
sleep.
Wingle.
I hate to waste your time like this. Just sitting there.
Hey, give him a fun fact about Dale, though. know
Fun
Dale
fact
won.
about Dale Earnhardt, he died in a terrible fucking car accident when he was
that's
driving
not
on
a
the
good-
fucking circle.
You know he won 34
He
Daytona.
won 33
34.
things? I don't know.
34
races at
Daytona races.
He won 34 races before he passed away.
No, just in Daytona, 34.
Just in Daytona, actually,
Yeah.
before he died. How's that for a fun fact
taser
about
don't
Dale
mean
Earnhardt?
shit to me.
I'm trying to help you. I
Actually,
don't know how you're.
she's actually-
That taser don't mean shit to me.
only
Shoot
won
me
the
a
you're
dick.
real
Bill's
different.
related to Amelia?
The fuck, Winkle? You're a god.
Yes.
Get away from me. I said I was a guy.
I know it's a tragedy. They just keep dying.
Hey, if
Those
this finger
Earharts.
keeps just falling.
I am not
So
a
you knock
fingal.
him
What
down,
does that even
Does he
mean?
look like a fingal?
Chase me.
I'm chasing you.
Oh,
He will defend himself.
I don't
Yeah, run
really
away, pussy. That's what I thought.
remember, but I'm sure we had some good times. We stayed
Hey,
on the
Leon.
phone for 4 hours.
What's up, Jimbo?
Hey, Bones, can I talk to you over here for a
We're on
second?
the phone for
Yeah.
4 hours right now.
It's 4 minutes.
Ah.
Bones, can I talk to you in the corner for a second?
Oh, my
Yeah, what's
bad.
up?
All right, man. You mean hours?
Hey, Bones, can I talk to you in the
You
corner
mean
for a sec?
years?
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, the important sergeant's here.
What's up?
You guys need to-
I just wanted to be
you
part of the
You
conversation.
gotta pick a lane.
Oh, okay.
Hey, what happened with
not
Denzel?
yours.
It's not
Is it
yours.
hours or is
they
it
didn't fire him.
years or is it
Or he
minutes,
did.
my man?
Told you.
It was
I'll
up
see
to
you next
him.
time, Barrett.
Just didn't feel like it.
I ain't going.
That's fair.
I ain't
You didn't feel
going
like it.
nowhere.
Your
you
ugly
know that,
fucking
right?
glasses. Watch yourself,
I'll be here
Jimbo.
next time. I'll call your ass.
Ow!
I'll say the
Away
number
from me.
is Barrett.
Ow! Ow!
Yeah,
What is
I
going
got
on?
fucking people, Jimbo.
We gonna hang out?
Don't what the fuck did I do to you?
Yeah.
It was an
Fuck
accident.
Yeah, Leon.
It was an accident.
Fuck
It
yeah,
was an
Leon.
accident. It was an accident. I'm sorry.
I'll call the fucking cops. I'm crazy.
I am
don't
the
give a
police.
fuck.
Hey, you were here like 12 hours ago. Go to bed.
I've been awake for 14 and a half hours.
Hey, I made a really funny joke at the meeting earlier today.
Good night.
It
Really?
it
What'd
broke
you do?
Leon.
It did.
What you gonna do
What
after?
was
You
it?
want to explain it to him?
Ah, I don't remember it.
You know how to do it,
Hold
Wingo?
on now.
Wait, how
What's your plans tonight?
Here,
You don't hit
wait,
Wingle.
Wingle, don't move.
You don't hit.
You're just
you don't
gonna-
hit Wingo.
Nobody
don't move,
fucking
don't move,
ends
don't
it
move.
and goes to sleep
Nope.
immediately
Oh,
after.
you
What are
guys
you gonna
suck.
fucking do,
Ah.
jackass? Come
Wingle,
on.
don't move.
Come on.
Do
Be
you
real
know
with me.
Wingo-
You guys suck.
You gonna watch Netflix or some shit?
Wingle, don't move.
You got
You
one more
gonna-
try.
Did you eat yet?
Let me do it. Let me do the honors. Let me do the honors. Let me turn around.
Oh, what? You're just gonna go to bed?
Wingo?
You are
Hey, that.
a fucking psychopath.
Wingo?
That's
Wingle?
freak
He's
shit,
dead.
man. I'll see you next time, Barrett. All right, B-man. Can I call you that?
You fucking killed him.
Before you go?
You hear him? He's
Jimbo, that
talking.
was my
Zuckerberg,
fucking
you're
Wingo.
next, bro. Oh, we gotta actually go now. Oh,
I need to go to
I
bed.
can't. I'm not going.
Okay. All right.
Like, what's new?
Oh,
Can you
hello.
help him up? Can you give me a
Yeah,
hand
Shit,
up?
I'm
help
sorry. It was
Okay.
actually an
Thank you.
Hey,
accident.
Fingal, we gotta go.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Oh, I'm
Hey,
leaving the wrong
hey,
person.
Fingal, stop being a phone guy.
Did you just call me Donkey? Oh, hell no, Barrick. You call me Donkey?
What are you doing,
Animal
Jimbo?
Well?
Help him up.
You think
I'm doing a
Animal Well?
medical.
Animal Well,
Oh,
oh,
no.
May 7th. That's what
Help
you
him
want to
first.
fucking hear?
Jimbo, help him
Hey, how
up.
about you
Animal Well.
remember to eat my ass?
You call me Donkey?
Present it.
Duncan.
You think I
Duncan.
won't whip my
Oh,
butthole out
Duncan's
right
annoying.
here?
Ooh, big dunk dunk.
Duncan's
Oh, one
annoying.
bite it. I don't
You're
give
gonna
a
hate
fuck.
him.
I'm
I'll
crazy.
call
I
You're
don't
gonna
unhitch
love
my shit like a
Duncan.
All right,
snake.
Barrick.
All right, you want to let him out because I'm going to bed again.
All right, thanks for
Ask
talking
Barrick
with
if
me
I
so
can give you a
long.
ride along.
Oh, Barrick Bones wants to know if you can give me a ride along.
Or if I can give you a ride along.
All right, there you go, Wingle. You okay?
Bones can give me a ride along.
Yes.
Wingo, I was so worried
$1,600
about you.
rolled cash.
I'm straight.
Hey,
chilling.
Bones, what was up with that? What was it? What
Well-
happened last week with the quota, by the way?
I think Fingal's
I don't know.
to go on a ride along. I think
What
we're
about
going
it?
to our own
I
devices.
kind of put
Come
your
on,
ass in a
Barrett.
fucking
Right
spliff.
now,
Come
I
on,
doubt it.
Barrick.
I don't care about that shit.
Yeah, okay.
Come on, B-man.
You got spliffed.
Yeah.
What the fuck is a
I
quota?
think
And why do you
Bones
care?
knows. He knows, man.
Why?
And I can bring my fam,
Yeah,
right?
why do you care?
If they don't do nothing,
Why not?
if they cool, if they chill. Right, just, okay, I'll tell them.
We literally
Thank
brought
you,
it up
Barrick.
in the fucking command meeting.
God bless.
Yeah, that was crazy.
All right, guys, guess what? Barrick
What?
says I can bring Zuckerberg and Wingle with me on the ride along.
All right, let's go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Well, it was nice meeting you guys. I'll see you around.
You're going to bed?
Yeah, bro, I've been awake for fucking 14 hours. I need to go to sleep. I haven't eaten today.
Guys, hurry up! They're robbing a bank.
I love you
It's
too.
so good to
It's
hear
seeing
you, man.
It's good to see you, man. Even though I've never seen you.
Oh, come on now.
I
You're
love
gonna
you.
see me so much more.
I hope
You're not gonna be able to
so.
get enough of
If
me.
he's
I
around,
hope so.
I'm gonna be around.
Okay, hell
Let's
yeah.
go. Wingo,
And
let's
if
go.
Okay, I'm
Wingo's
sorry.
around,
I'm
I'm
sorry,
gonna be
Toby. I gotta
around.
go.
All right. Well, we'll make you all. We'll make you. Ah!
What y'all doing in there?
Jay chilling. Jay chilling. Oh, we killed him.
What's up, 542? Have a good night. Quick coward. Cross would have did it. Bro, I really do think one of my favorite moments in 3.0. What the fuck said Leon Sleeper? I really think one of my favorite moments in 3.0 is when Cross took the gun off of Pedro in Vespucci PD and said, if you run away, I'm going to shoot you in the back with your own gun. And he ran away in the parking lot, so Leon just shot him in the back with his own gun, with like an AK-47. Did I say Leon? Cross. Oh, yeah, it was the Draco. It was the Draco. Sorry, I'll play the song. My bad. I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. I hope you had a good one. Today was a very long one. So I would not be surprised if tomorrow is just a little bit shorter. But if you haven't, make sure to follow the stream, join the Discord, check out the Twitter, check out the YouTube, and check out the TikTok. I could try to find some clips, but I don't know. I could try. I could do my best to try to get them. The Knicks play, yeah, but they play late, so it shouldn't really affect. Play like 8 p.m. We'll go show Casey some love. I'm sure he's going to get into some SBS bullshit and probably get dapped. So go watch him. I appreciate you all so much. I love you. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your night, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Later.